Amy.
Do a good Amy. I can do an Amy.
Amy.
Good morning.
Schumer.
You didn't like my joke? I said the song's about Bob's cough. Shook me all night long.
We heard you.
No, it's a good one.
God.
It's cute. I just read your shirt too, gut mule. What the fuck? Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Yes.
Good morning, gentlemen. You
Amy
look gorgeous.
Schumer.
All of you.
Yeah. We gussied ourselves up
You
today because we
did.
knew you were coming in.
Anne has like a Persian eye this morning.
Yeah,
I love what you did over
It's
there.
fantastic.
Fabulous.
I want it to look like Pharaoh.
That is exactly what you look like.
I was talking to you about your Twitter account. I saw a tweet that said, "My Twitter account got hacked.
Yeah.
Sorry if you got like something."
Yeah.
And all I'm thinking is that's a great excuse if you get a little hammered.
Yeah.
And tweet something you're not supposed to.
Right.
And then you just go, shit, that was hacked. And I know, Wiener tried that. But that's like sending a picture and thing. If you say something inappropriate on Twitter, you could absolutely get away with it like once and go, I was hacked.
But are there any hackers that just want to like drop the N-word all over Twitter? No, it's usually to hack more people.
That would be, let me tell you, I just want to, in advance, head this off at the pass and say, whoever hacks my account, that's what they'll do.
Okay, that's true.
That is absolutely what they would do.
Well, they're going to hack it in your voice.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and if they hack, my dumb basement show or anything on video, YouTube accounts, it's always going to be that guy.
Yep.
Well, actually, sometimes Keith the cop, if he comes in my house and sees my computer open, he'll check and see if I left the Twitter open, Facebook, and just put horrific things on there.
Well, that's because he cares about you.
He really cares. It's mostly about gay sex, though, some type of gay sex thing that I've been engaged in.
Oh, okay.
Something I had no clue about.
Truth. Well, that's a friend.
Yeah. He's just trying to get me out, open myself up, let people know who I am.
Yeah.
And so I don't have to live this lie anymore.
No. No. We accept you.
Yes, thank you. What did they do to your Twitter account?
What did they do? They just
Jesus Christ.
Jimmy. Loud.
There's a girl
What a
in
loud.
here.
I'm a lady, Jim. I'm wearing a skirt today. Come on. Oh my God, I just queefed.
Let's see which one smells worse.
I didn't say that. I'm going to win this one. I'm going to win this one.
Skirt ruffled
This
like
round,
a party favor.
Schumer.
Oh, pennies versus flounder.
I could be
They're both going to smell like cum.
Oh my God. Mine smells like my dad. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, they didn't do anything interesting.
They didn't do anything bad?
No, nothing really. It was lame. It was a lame one. Yeah.
Yeah, I do you tend to tweet more if you've been drinking?
On the sauce?
A little bit,
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to, I just realized you can delete tweets.
Yeah.
That's been helpful.
Probably.
Yeah.
But if someone copies it first, then you're like...
Then you're kind of... And then everyone knows you deleted it.
Yeah, so then it's like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're embarrassed by it. And then, because I notice I do tweet a lot after I have a few.
I noticed that too about you.
Yes. At like 3 a.m. on a Friday or Saturday night. Oh, every other tweet's mine.
It's amazing.
Yours is always a retweet, too. You have a lot, like what the guy said, and then your response.
Yes, because I don't really tweet a lot of my own stuff. I take other people's stuff, and then I yell at it.
Yes.
I'm a fun guy to hang out with when I've been drinking. Just ask Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's a ball of...
A really good time.
Sometimes you don't hear the same story. You're like, I want to hear that 80 more times to make 100% sure I got it.
I really do just
You retweet yourself in conversation.
In conversation.
It's like being at fucking Billy Batts' party. I kind of like it. I get what's fucking coming to me. Just you're in shorts with a gun.
Oh my God, that's how I picture
Well, not
you.
in the pool, though.
No, not in the pool.
Pool,
No
you
gas
got to
in
put
the
the
pool.
gun up by the edge of the pool.
Sure.
That way, if any, undesirables. No, actually, if any unruly teens, as I've been noticing in the paper, they just call criminals unruly teens.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they showed up at your house, they'd just be looking for their girlfriends.
Yeah.
flash
Isn't that
run
your dating pool, Ann?
Unruly teens. Well, yeah.
I know why you hang out in the pool. You don't need your gun there because you know everyone in there will be white.
That's true too. Yeah. And I just, if anything happened, I would just have to go to the deep end and go,
exactly. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Try to get me. Yeah, we get it, Anthony. No, that's trouble swimming. No,
swim.
but I'm not an angry drunk. I might repeat my stories 80 times and laugh a little too hard at things and talk too loudly. But I'm home, so I don't care. But I don't get nasty. I'm not like a nasty drunk. But with Twitter, I will get really nasty. Reading someone's tweet and then retweeting it, I have to be like, yeah, your mother's fucking cunt stinks.
Right.
And it's like, really, why did I have to? Why would I write that?
Well, you wanted them to know.
Yeah. That's like the literal ones, which are occasionally
I have
that
to tell
happens.
you this.
Yeah,
I didn't want to have to tell you this here.
I know your mom, and her
smelled
cunt
your
does
mom's
indeed
cunt.
smell. Yeah, but sometimes someone will just say something like, you suck, and then I'll put your mom's cunt smell down. I don't even really know.
All moms can't smell, though. Come on.
They have to.
Oh, they've had babies. They haven't had sex.
Yeah, your dad's dirty fingers in them.
Yeah, he's a
my
mechanic.
It's like when you buy an old car, the back seat just smells musty, like ghosts.
Get like there's a new car smell and an old car smell. Yeah,
Mom's cunt's
that
an
one.
old car smell.
Mom's
That's what
like
you guys
mom's
are saying.
cunt is an old car smell. It doesn't matter how many of those pine tree fresheners you jam in there.
I'm 30, so what? Like, where would I be in the car? now?
28.
Yeah, you'd be a new. You'd be a, well. To continue talking, if you're talking to him,
Oh, yeah.
you're-
For him, I'm like Tales from the Crypt. I'm like the Crypt Keeper.
Your pussy has vines on it.
The second the hair grows in, that holds the smell. I'm done.
Oh, God. Put down the rattle. Come with Papa.
Yes, get over here.
Oh, God.
No,
His dream is a girl with 2 baby arms. He'd be like, yes.
That's great.
It's legal and it works for me.
Yeah, nothing better than seeing a hand grab your cock with those inverted knuckles.
A pussy that never grew.
Oh, God.
I hate tiny pussies on adult women.
What?
No, it's fucking awful. Like a
Really?
little midget
So you
pussy.
don't
Sometimes
like the
they're
bird
tiny.
lips.
What?
You don't like
Sometimes
bird
they're
lip
really tiny.
Oh, they're awful. Yeah, like a little underdeveloped pussy.
What?
Ew.
It's called a guy's asshole.
Yeah, what,
That's what it really means.
yeah, what are you talking about?
Eat my
I-
pussy,
I don't think I've
Norton.
ever seen a. Like, what do you mean? The lips themselves
Yeah,
aren't
the whole
fat?
thing- yeah, they're just
or the
thin and-
slit itself.
He doesn't like.
isn't-
He likes big.
No, but I mean, even
pussy
not even
lips.
big. Like
Inside?
Yeah, just sometimes just pussies are dumb looking.
It's
Yeah.
like shallow. It's like a belly button. You just get in there.
it's just
and
like, what is that?
it
What, like
ends.
a puppet on Avenue Q?
It's like an
What do you
eye.
mean dumb looking?
It's like an eye. That is.
Really?
Oh,
It's just
God.
not quite.
I like a
big enough.
package. He likes the big pussy lips. I like a little pussy lip or the package pussy, and you open it and there's some lips. I don't like big, huge pussy
No,
lips.
he likes the explosion at the Steakums factory. Look, just
He wants to feel like it could swallow him up.
yeah, very Venus flytrap pussy.
Yeah, I want it to look like a fucking like the end of an arm after a hand has been ripped off in a grinder.
Oh, God. That's so awful. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's the type of cunt I like.
Oh, Chip, come on now.
I had one. I almost threw up. I had one of those. That I guess they can open up their pussies if they control the.
What?
It's just
What?
their
Oh, like
pussy.
they could do it with their mind? Open
Wow,
their
that's
vagina?
fucked up.
Yeah, it's a superhero power.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
I'm
but-
doing it. Don't nobody talk.
Oh, wow.
Nobody talk.
Oh, my
I need to
God.
focus.
That's
okay,
amazing.
It's shut.
I just was gonna say something, but sometimes it's just gonna bomb.
well.
Oh, thank God.
No, that's-
Wait, so you saw a girl opening and closing it with her, like using the force?
Well,
Yes.
she fucked a guy
Jedi
before
pussy.
me with a big cock, really big cock.
How soon before? Like 3 seconds?
Like during.
Yeah.
Like you just pulled
Well,
out?
here's the deal.
You cuckold?
Here's the deal. Back in the day, I banged this chick with a friend of mine, but his dick was just fucking It was like the thing holding this microphone up
A mic
with
boom.
the microphone.
Yes, mic
You being
boom.
black?
He was black, yes. Thank you, Amy. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, okay, well,
Because I
that's why
didn't-
I'm here.
They are black, though, the booms.
I'm
so
telling you, he's
she's accurate.
fucking. He walked in. We were hanging out. He walked in, and we both went, "Wow,
Really?
wow." And yeah, I had to get like
You got to watch how you say wow at a guy's cock.
Yeah, you're getting excited.
If it's
I told him.
amazing, it's
I go,
like,
I go-
wow, that's big, or wow,
well, hello,
No,
Yeah,
sir.
It wasn't sing-songy, fag. I had to go, wowie, wowie,
Hey,
wee, wee.
big spender.
No, it was. I told him, I go, dude, I'm not gay, but I'm gonna look at your cock for at least 10 more seconds.
Yeah, just
I've never seen a dick like this in my life.
Wow.
Not even on a fucking movie. Like, holy shit.
Well, let's hear more about this.
yeah. So he laid.
He
into
wound up
her.
fucking her, and she was. I was supposed. You know, when you do a threesome, you're supposed to get
Two girls?
One guy gets head. One guy gets head, and the other one fucks her. You stay away, and then you make goofy faces
Finger
at each other.
cuffs.
You're supposed to go, high five once in a while, and then go back to ooh, ha,
Maybe in junior high.
What
the fuck are you doing?
But he
I
was
would play
fucking her.
one-on-one Texas Hold'em on her back with your pal.
Uno.
Throwing cards down, flock, just smacking on her sweaty back, sticking.
You have a dealer.
Yeah. Now that's a threesome.
That is
One in
real deal.
one in the pussy, one in the mouth. She's on all fours, a dealer, and you're just playing cards on her back. Fantastic.
And the river.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I'm all in. What? The hand? No, my cock. Buried to the balls. I'm all in.
Oh my god.
So you're tag teaming.
You're
Yeah,
you're
but-
making up handshakes.
She was screaming like she was being murdered. Like really, like I was kind of looking down like concerned.
Do you need help? But you're still making
Yeah,
her
but-
like fucking her face. Are you okay? Just raise a hand, raise an arm.
Yeah.
Listen, lick
Blink
my
twice.
nuts,
Mumble it around my fucking dick like Muggsy talking around his cigar.
tap on my balls 3 times with your tongue if you need help.
My pussy hurts, see? So he's banging her bad.
Yeah, but
well.
I kind of backed out of it at one point. I got a little, for me to get uncomfortable, I can handle some freaky shit, but I was like, fuck it, and I backed away because she was real. She couldn't even blow me anymore because she was going, ouch,
Or maybe she just made her choice.
police, dad. So I backed off.
Yeah.
I came off, and he wound up banging her doggy style, like on the couch. And I went in the other room, and I kind of took my shit, my rubber, all the shit that I had on. I was like, fuck it.
Rubber?
And I
What the
came
fuck are
back out.
those?
Galoshes, he means.
I would assume.
He's wearing rain gear.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Vecchione wears galoshes when it rains out to cover his
That's-
sneakers.
oh, that's
His
awful.
feet should be chopped off.
He's
To
from
cover
the
his
past.
sneakers?
He's from the past.
That fucking
Galoshes.
barrel-chested Superman douchebag.
Is he OCD?
No, he's just he's fucking dumb. I don't want to get my sneakers dirty. Oh, fuck off. They're $60.
Yeah.
Stop
It's
it.
a shit.
He-
What happened?
so-
I gotta know.
So
like
he was on the couch.
fucking-
He backed away from her, and she was on all fours on the couch, kind of leaning up against the wall. And she felt bad for me. Like I was still naked, and I walked in, and she went, "Come on," and she kind of like looked at her ass, like, "Come fuck it, come on, try." And I looked at it, and it was like you could see inside.
Oh, it had been.
You could like
You know
see
the-
her ovaries.
What was that?
Wow.
What was the monster in Star Trek? The sand monster?
Oh, I don't know. I
That
was
came
raised
up-
by my
what was it?
biological parents.
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Wars,
Sorry,
yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
The thing they tried to land on, but then they flew out.
It could be that one or the
No,
one.
the sand monster. That
Yeah. That was eight Jabba the Hutt's little fucking.
you know any worm monster? How they have
You were a monster.
if they have the mouth inside of the mouth.
Yes.
Like a
Yeah.
mullet fish. If
Yes.
you Google mullet fish, if you look at, they have a mouth and then another mouth and then a mouth, and that's what her pussy looked
The
like.
Sarlacc pit. Apparently, we're getting a lot. People know it's the Sarlacc pit. So she had
Those
Sarlacc
people
pussy.
should light their
What
fucking.
did you do?
Of course,
What'd
they've
you
never
do,
seen real
Bobby?
pussies.
Well, now they know what pussy looks like.
It looks like a Sarlacc. You fucking geeks.
I almost threw up because I have a weak stomach, but
Wow.
I put it in and my dick is not. I have a
rattling
6-inch
around.
dick. That's all I
It
have.
was just like putting a camera in there to look around. Nothing else.
Like grandma hitting the triangle for dinner time. Clang, 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 clang.
Bob can actually put his cock in another cock hole and see fucking prostates and
put a camera on it like scientific
Yeah,
purposes.
it's like inner space.
Yeah, and then tag it. Put a National Geographic tag on it so we can follow this cunt around the fucking world.
That is brutal.
Fucking black guys in hotels. She,
Did you?
I almost it opened itself up like a what is that? What the thing you should the
Like
prolapse
a prolapsed
prolapse vagina. It opened up. And it looked like a fucking monster. It was huge.
Wow.
Huge, big, fat pussy lips. Ugh.
Jimmy's like,
Red,
yeah.
fat, big, meaty.
I think that's the
fucking
the storyline for the next Sex in the City. All of their pussies just prolapse, and they feed each other peanuts with it like an elephant's trunk.
And it's from a pepper spill. They all start sneezing, and the force of the sneeze is pushing the vagina out.
All their organs fall out on the floor.
Yes, and then they have to get a vaginal mesh, and it doesn't work, so they call the lawyers from TV.
Her cunt falls out like a foot going through ice.
Yes. Well, let me tell you something. My pussy just fell out.
I am so Samantha.
Oh, God. Which one are you now? Girls, if we have to pick each one that's from Sex in the City, who are you like?
I'm the redhead.
I'm just the lesbian.
I'm the cunty redhead.
Oh, gosh. I'd have to say Samantha, too.
Oh, no.
But we can't have two
Can't have two
Samanthas.
Samanthas.
So we'll have to kill one off.
Okay.
Fucking They're making another one, though.
No, they're not.
Jodorowsky tweeted yesterday that he's happy that they're making, and seriously.
What's wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
He's Egyptian.
Oh, that must be
That's
it.
the problem.
He probably liked the last one where they went to Egypt.
They went to his
They're
homeland.
like, oh, let's ride this camel from the underside.
Yeah.
Every
Get
scene-
it? I fuck animals.
Every scene he was looking for his real parents.
Are you my mother? Oh, God.
Fuck that.
Anyone wearing heavy eyeliner, Joe's like, Mom?
He doesn't know his real parents?
Anybody who's
No.
really tired.
Oh, wait, I don't know if he knows his real parents. I don't think
No, he doesn't. He was adopted.
Oh, that's nice.
He was adopted. They're very nice. They're very great. They're great people.
Of course
He's
they
very
are.
lucky.
They're
Wouldn't that
so
be
cute.
amazing if he was like from royalty and had
I told
like
him that.
billions of dollars in oil and they just gave
Those
him away?
shoulders can only come from inbreeding. I'll tell you, he's probably royalty.
Yeah, he probably is. And it was probably like a Spartan thing. He was born and they looked and went, we can't keep this one,
can't.
throw him back.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing him off that
Yeah.
Sparta cliff, they just kind of give
Threw
him
him.
away. Yeah.
This
Put him
guy,
in a
I
blanket.
guarantee this cocksucker, if that happened, he would dump his real parents in a
And
second
they're
a
the
second and
sweetest
just-
people in the world.
by email.
And just like, go on
God.
back
He'd dump
to...
them by Twitter and then not even on Twitter.
Oh, he turned into just a raging anti-Semite.
He'd be gone.
Turn into.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, God. But seriously, he looks like an earthworm.
He's actually going to the gym now, so he's actually
Really?
Really?
nothing has changed.
Buffing. Oh, that's He's buffing
He
up.
was great on Louis.
He enhanced
So are you,
no
Jimmy.
shoulders.
On the table. Yeah. Table read.
Oh, he was really funny on there.
You know, it was really good. He was great.
Yeah.
The Dane Cook one was fucking great.
Yeah,
Dane was
Jimmy
good,
was great
yeah.
on that.
Jimmy was
Yeah,
great
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
I believed you were an awkward pervert. I really bought
Really
it.
was.
And
fucking
Stanhope
empty.
was fucking amazing.
Oh, my
Stanhope that was great. It was a really good episode. The only funny parts were during the stand-up.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everything else was just so dark and
Yeah.
tragic.
You were great on
The
there,
whole
Bobby.
season's been like that, though. Like, it's just been a fucking dark show.
Yeah.
But Stanhope was, I can't believe how
He was really a good actor.
he was,
like, yeah.
Yeah.
no fucking joke.
Yeah,
Acting. He was real. That scene was fucking brilliant. That was a really great
Yeah,
scene.
he put
heavy.
across that he was that guy.
And we all kind of know. I don't know if you. I mean, you're younger than me. I'm 40, but I know that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've spent
know
time with Stanhope, yeah. Or you
No,
mean like
I
that
mean
guy?
that
the guy.
guy.
Who's,
Oh, that
who's
guy
run
is
his
just-
course and he should kill himself.
Yeah, like who you have. Hey man, what's going on? And you see them at the Comedy Cellar.
You've hung out with that. You are that guy.
You just haven't realized you
saw-
should off
Bobby,
yourself
this
yet.
I
is
saw
actually an
Jimmy's-
intervention for your life.
I saw Jimmy's eyes going back and forth.
Oh, when he gets
and
an
I'm like,
idea.
he's not listening to me. And then they open wide,
Yeah.
like a lizard seeing a mosquito.
It's like that cat clock.
And then it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Doug had that in him. He really, really did a great job acting.
Unbelievable, really
funny.
good.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe that's a little close to him. Like, I don't want to give him credit
Yeah.
for being such a good actor. I'm just like, well, I guess Doug's going to kill himself.
Right.
Because that's...
No, Doug's not. Doug's not. I mean,
He's happy.
I don't know him. Know him. Probably Jimmy knows him, or you guys. I don't know him well. I've met him a couple of times, but he's not like. He's kind of, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? He's kind of out, hey, what's up, fuckers? He's like, what's up?
No, he's
a kind of
actually a
quiet
pretty
guy.
reserved, mellow guy.
Yeah, reserved dude. Even when he came in here a couple of times, I mean, he's does. So
He's
to
a
do that
fucking
acting was-
wacko.
Yep.
We were roommates in the Vale Comedy Festival. He sleeps with all his possessions on the bed.
What?
Doug had all of his fucking stuff on it. We were roommates at the Vale Comedy Festival in
Come
'95
on. All right, that's a little crazy.
or '96, and Doug sleeps on his bed. All of his shit was on his bed with him.
What do you mean all of his
that's
shit?
not- what do you-
Describe
like,
his
that's 'cause
shit.
you were in the room with him,
Whatever he
Jimmy. I would
traveled
do the
with.
same thing.
Yeah, I don't want to get jizz on all my stuff.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna put it all
I don't want to
under
get
the-
hooker shit on my fucking toothbrush and my DVD player.
Fucking cum flying like an old 60s sprinkler.
Yeah, that was the only time he's ever done that.
Yeah, he never does that. That was just.
You sleep cum.
Yeah. He's like.
So do you.
He's good. He likes drinking. He's awesome.
He does like to party.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've
He's not
I've
afraid of a
known from
great
him.
time.
I think Rogan introduced us to him initially because I guess they know each other.
He
And
won these.
Rogan likes his.
He won the
drugs.
San Francisco comedy. It was him and Dane. Wait, I remember that's when I first heard about him. Dane Cook.
Taylor.
I was in
Taylor
Boston. Dane went out to San Fran. It was him and Stanhope in the finals for and Stanhope beat him.
Oh, wow,
And
really?
yeah, Stanhope was living in
Nice.
his car while the competition was going on, and he wound up fucking winning and getting his shit together.
See,
and
that's kind of a living the car thing, like the character.
it was
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Maybe there was a little Stanhope in there.
I'm sure,
Maybe
yeah.
he isn't that good a fucking actor.
Well, he doesn't live in a car now,
Fuck that
dickhead. He's got a
guy.
house.
Just kidding.
Right?
He's got a house in Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. Who can't have a house in Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What are they, $10?
$4 a square foot for land in Arizona.
It's fucking great. That infuriates me when I pick up a paper and you see ads like for houses in Arizona or Colorado or some fucking place you'll never live.
No thanks.
And I'm going. I could literally have like a Waco compound kind of a thing.
You see your
Great.
house for $8.
Yeah,
Same
yes.
exact house.
Same house,
Yeah.
only on 100 acres of land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would move to Arizona though, because in the summer it gets like fuck you
It's
hot.
crazy hot.
Yeah, you can't walk outside in bare feet because the tar will stick to you.
But who
burn
cares?
your
Yeah,
face.
why is that the thing
See-
you want to do?
Well, because you don't. I mean, that's fucking hot.
You
Desert.
turn the air conditioner
Yeah,
on. You're in
okay.
your house,
120?
You have a pool, and then you fucking you never go out. That sounds like my life. And I live in New York.
But you can shoot shit right in your backyard.
There you go.
That would be cool.
Oh,
yeah.
you'd be
smile
if
on
you could
that.
kill coyotes
I have
and
to-
lizards
I have to wait for intruders
Accidentally
in order
shoot
to do
Jimmy.
that now.
Why would you want to shoot me?
because you look like a.
Jimmy.
That's my new guy.
Hey, we have this girl showing up. What's her name? She's this wingman thing.
She's a wing woman.
Marnie Kinry?
Marnie.
Marnie's a very cute
Why
name.
is it in Penthouse? Ooh, I didn't see this. Pardon me for a while.
Well, let's just excuse him.
Who fucking looks at? Look at it. What's with the blurry pictures? Are they trying to be artistic now? Because you could just get hardcore
a
smut on
little
the
bit,
internet.
yes.
Can they?
Oh, good. A naked cowboy fucking article. We haven't heard enough out of this fucking tool.
What's he up to?
Oh, look at him. Oh, look. There's people around him, and he's in his underwear.
They have a finger in the vagina now, huh?
Penetration?
A little penetration.
Wow. You know what that
What
would
if
have been like
no,
in
she's just missing it.
1977?
She shoot, looks like she's shooting gang signs at her pussy.
That's accurate.
This, no, this is very ethnic. I don't.
Her vagina and asshole are very close together.
They're almost a team.
Yeah,
You know what? I used to have a much better time looking at the ads in the back of some of the porno than I did the actual
you wanted
porno.
you wanted a hovercraft.
Popular Mechanics I'm
jetpack.
jerking off to, asshole.
Yeah.
It was, but like sometimes they would show like blowjobs and stuff in a little thumbnail before we knew what thumbnails meant. And that was kind of better than some blurry fucking Playboy picture of some girl with a giant bush.
They always put the fucking little obscure, dirty, little edgier ads in the back.
Yeah, in the back. And that was the ones where like,
we used to jerk off to photos.
anything. Photographs.
Yeah. I haven't jerked off to a photo in 20 years.
You gotta try it. Do it right now.
Go ahead. And they were
Here, it's
photos.
Elizabeth Taylor. Go.
Ah, there you go, Liz Taylor.
How hot was she?
Boy, did you pick the worst photo in there, though. You could it was jerking off to photos and mostly just photos of nude girls. There wasn't like a sex act going on. If you could get one of those magazines, I remember very rarely you'd hit Pay Dirt and get those magazines. They had about 8 pages in them. They were all thick, like glossy pages of blowjobs and penetration. And that was just insta fucking hard on.
Well, you had to pretend. You had to actually. That's why the old holding. You would pretend the centerfold was for you to hold up and pretend that you were fucking her.
Point of view, yeah.
It was
You
point
got
of
the
view.
point of view shot.
Yeah, I used to hold them up and have to fantasize and look at her and then look at her and look back and forth until I created this video in my oh baby, and then you cut in. Oh, you like that?
You had a Nickelodeon eyes going.
Yes.
Where you crank.
Were you ever surprised when you looked at the
Moving
picture and it was frowning? Sorry, I stepped on you for that
Shade.
mediocre
No,
joke.
that's fun. It just
liked
looked.
it.
I like that. It looks disappointed when
Yeah.
you're done. It's like I don't remember her face being like that
you
when I
piece of
started.
shit.
Why does she have vomit on her collar? Oh,
Oh, God.
I remember.
Did you accidentally jerk off to that?
Is that a rhino?
Those are big sheep balls.
Oh, that's not
Look
okay.
at that. See, this is the stuff I'd find like in the thing that I would
Yeah, that
find
you were
hot.
a little two
Yeah.
chicks
Girls.
kind of
Girls
Yeah,
together.
like this one's a little dirty. She's got a little Japanese tattoo.
There was a magazine,
where's his dick?
an old
I need that.
Hustler years ago, and a buddy of mine was like, "Check this out, dude! It's the first ever scratch and sniff." And leave it to Hustler.
Yeah.
And they had a scratch and sniff vagina centerfold.
Really?
And you'd
No.
scratch and sniff. And I refused to do it
Why?
because I just didn't want to know. I was a kid at the time, and yeah, it was pre. I had never seen or
Would they use old potato skins?
I don't know what they. Hey now, don't
Hey,
insult
stop being
potatoes.
accurate.
No, I didn't know, and I didn't want to. Like it just freaked me out.
was it just perfume or something like that?
I don't know. To this day, I
That's
don't know
probably
what
what
it
it
was.
was.
To this day, I don't
Is
know
there
what it was.
pussy perfume? Do they have that?
If they do, the
think
cab
so.
drivers here wear it.
Hang on.
Rank pussy perfume. And then finally, when I was with a woman for the first time,
With woman?
He said that in quotes and said with
with
women.
woman for the first time.
Partially woman.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't the first time I was with her. She was the first one I was with, so it was probably 2 or 3 times since I had first had sex, and then she started wanting to delve in a little deeper, you know. So she turns around and gives me a blowjob, and I'm like, oh, this is great. This feels really nice. And then she was like, well, you know, you could do that to me. I'm like, what? You don't have a cock? No, I did not say that. But I was just like, oh, no. I was just petrified of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It was big, black, hairy, like very coarse black hair,
Pussy.
and like and just a meat cleaver whack in the middle of it. And the
Pussy's
thought
scary.
of putting my face in there was just, I didn't want to do it. I you know, I made up for it later. Let me tell you, ladies.
Wow, you really got her
Pussy,
back.
Oh,
pussy
hey.
is something you have to get used to.
It's an acquired
and you have
taste.
to
That's
you have
it.
to do it. You get used to it, but it's not something you initially go, oh, I fucking. It's awful.
You know what helps?
It's wet.
Booze. Because the second I had a few drinks, I was down there like it
Like,
was
let me
fucking
at it.
cotton candy.
I don't think I could do it ever.
It's
No?
it's
No.
fucking crazy. It's a fucking hole in somebody's body that's wet.
It's weird because we never see our own pussies, so like, there's no reason for it.
They have the app. They have the pussy.
No,
see
they
your
have the
pussy app.
pussy app,
The
and I
see
just
your
saw mine
pussy
for the first time.
You hold your camera under and it leaks on it like when fucking Alien was looking at Sigourney Weaver.
Oh God!
The slime just comes dripping out.
I've been
A
slimed.
second set of teeth comes and rips your fucking heart out.
It's like your pussy sneezed on your fucking camera. Oops, a daisy.
Oops.
It is daunting, though, to want to do that, especially the first time ever. You're just kind of young and you don't know what the fuck is going on, and I didn't have any confidence either that I would know anything about that area at all.
Did you ever try to lick inside? I didn't know that you were supposed to, hey, lick around the clit, the pussy, put a finger
Yeah.
in. I tried to
Yeah.
I thought you had to get
Just
in.
get your tongue
Get
in there.
as
Your
deep in
tongue
there
is-
as possible.
Rookie
You just
mistake.
go
I've
in
had
there.
that a lot.
Yeah,
licking the
that's-
bottom of a starfish.
Just fucking
Inside, it's all bumpy.
banging your head up against there, trying to get your tongue as deep inside. It's like, what are you doing?
I know.
Sour.
You're like, that's not gonna.
It's sour. What are you?
It's like the end of a T-bone steak when you're trying to get that meat off the bone. And you can't get in that little crevice.
Oh God!
So you just break her legs like you would a fucking T-bone.
Sure.
course.
Break her legs.
That's yeah. It was a daunting task.
You've never had a sexual experience with a woman.
Yeah, I have.
No, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
He's talking to me.
Amy Schumer.
No, I haven't.
No.
But I would think I would. Like, I've been attracted to girls,
Really?
but I cannot
Girl
imagine.
crush?
Yeah.
That doesn't go sexual though.
No, it goes. I'll feel like something, but it doesn't. I cannot imagine like dealing with somebody's pussy. I cannot imagine it.
Yeah, believe us.
Yeah, it's not something that you like to do at first. It's something you have to do.
Well, hearing you say that was encouraging, Robert. I thought maybe I could get into it, but I don't know.
See that? I don't believe that because I think it's great. It's good fun.
Now
it's
you
just
do.
fucking
Not
great.
when you first did it.
Yeah, now. No. When you first did it,
It's terrifying.
it was more a confidence thing, I think, than I'm disgusted thing. You know,
You just didn't think you'd do a good job.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't want to be bad at it, you know,
Yeah.
so I kind of avoided the
I
whole
think that
situation.
happens to a lot of guys. That's
Yeah.
why you don't like. You have to just show them what they should be doing. If they make that rookie mistake, if they try and fuck you with their tongue, and you're like, "Oh, we got a first timer in
Oh,
here,"
this is cute.
you just sit on him like like you're a hat.
You just kill them.
Yeah,
Kill him
you
with your
suffocate
pussy.
him with
What,
your clit.
what are you trying to get at in there?
Yeah, but girls
There's nothing
don't-
in there for
Yeah.
you.
A lot of girls don't say, listen, lighter. 'Cause some girls like it hard. Some girls like their clit sucked light, very light. Some girls, there's all kinds of different
There's
ways.
a way, though, that a guy is supposed to pick up body language and subtle moans and stuff to let them know, like, maybe that's a little too much, maybe that's not enough. Like, the second she's got to actually vocalize and go, could you fucking, move it
Yeah.
up about
It's the same-
a quarter of an
Right.
inch or
It's the
something?
same thing
You're
I
trying to
use.
say, yeah.
It's the same thing I use when girls get near my asshole. It's like, oh God, 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 God. Yes. And then they go
start
back
having
up to
to
my
do-
dick, and I stop talking.
Subtle body
yeah.
language, like fucking doing the hula dance,
Yes.
is it's kind of
they go
stay
down my
away.
balls. They go down my balls to my asshole. It's like, yes. Oh God, yes. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. That's how they know. You got to let them know.
Wow.
Yell
Subtly.
that out.
Sure.
No, it's
Little clues. I give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Is
During
that
sex too.
Like
Big
Fonzie.
thumbs down the whole time.
you got to occasionally look up,
Yeah.
and see Amy
she's
just
giving a
going,
thumbs down.
Nah.
Yeah, like a Japanese MMA fan.
Nah.
Yeah, but I think it would be good if girls. I like when girls go, listen, do it soft, do this, do that, because then I just want to make
Saves
you
time.
come.
Yeah, it
I just wanna
saves
make it-
time.
yeah.
Why not, throw the guy a bone?
But it does feel good as a guy if you get no vocal direction and
Yeah.
you're able to just steer it in on instruments.
Yeah,
I
Norton's-
like that,
Norton's. I mean, I'm not blowing smoke in your ass. Phenomenal.
The S word.
At eating pussy?
He really has. I've tried to do it, but my tongue. I guess you have to have fucking lizard in you.
Or just not constantly have food getting in the way.
That was a back-to-backer. That was a log jam of fuck you jokes. I had he saw one coming out and he fucking he is really good at fucking eating pussy.
Now, how do you know that?
Yeah.
I've heard. Because I've drawn pussy lips on my asshole. No. And he's done the technique on a hemorrhoid. Yeah, you have a technique that you use.
Yeah, it's where I'll stick my tongue out like this, like a quarter inch.
Oh, that
And then I
is
take
so
her ankles and arms and I move them back and forth very quickly.
Like a harmonica. I play the pussy like a
Yeah.
harmonica.
Yeah,
It
so
only works on
Like you're eating
midgets.
corn on the cob.
yeah, that's why they don't call it a harmonica.
Oh, God. Horrible.
Chip Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I guess we should break at some point.
Yes,
I
we
don't know when
should.
we should or shouldn't. I don't even care.
Oh, wow.
I'd rather not, but I know there are commercials, and if I don't do them, then I get stuck having to do them at the end of the show. And
We break now. We can play 34 seconds with Jerry Springer.
I want to hear that. We've
Me
had,
too.
Yes, we have Jerry Springer on the show.
Yes, we did.
And we love just taking some segments from these interviews of these little celebrities, and we take them out of context, and they sound moronic or something.
Why is Bob Kelly
What's the matter,
pointing
Bob?
at me?
I just don't like how fucking comfortable this little fucking
Did
twink
you like
is in
how
that chair.
smarmy he got?
He
Yeah,
waved.
was
Can I just stop?
smarmy.
He waved
just
me
be
in this
quiet.
morning like it was his show. He
Waved
went-
you in.
No, he was
Yeah,
waving you
waved
not to
me
come
in.
in.
Oh, no.
all right.
That's
When
what
it
the
goes
problem
like
was.
this,
Yeah.
no one waves with the back of their hand facing them.
No way.
Bobby's from the school of no means yes. Which,
It's called rape.
yeah, it's just rape, basically.
What do you mean, no?
All right, I guess we'll play this. How many seconds? 38?
34 seconds.
Oh,
with Jerry
shit.
Springer.
That's 4 seconds we're being robbed of.
Yeah, I feel like that
34 seconds of Jerry Springer. We'll be right back.
And now 34 seconds with former politician, talk show host, and solicitor of prostitution, Jerry Springer.
Let me tell you something. Okay, here you go. Well, I won't. Oh, yeah, he's, no, it's just, but, well, what it, you know, no, in okay. I mean, it's, oh, okay. Where did that come from? That's unbelievable.
That was 34 seconds with talk show host, Jerry Springer.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony on The Virus. Sirius XM. This is The Virus.
And now a reading from the book of Ted. When the wine was gone, Ted had his disciples fill the jugs with water, and then a miracle occurred. And Ted said,
I took water and I turned it into crystal light.
The wine was now crystal light. When the food was gone, Ted's disciples gathered, and the Lord Ted proclaimed,
I took a bunch of fishes and turned them into more fishes by cutting them in half. I had 30 fishes, and I said I present ye with 60 half fishes.
It was the second miracle Ted had performed, and Ted then divided the fish among them.
I'm working miracles.
The king was not impressed, and ordered Ted to be arrested.
Oh no, they misunderstood me.
Ted shouted as he tried to explain himself.
I had an erection. It was tenting out my robe beautifully.
But the guards just ignored him, and Ted was taken away. The Lord Ted was to be crucified.
Ow! My hands and feet are hurting.
Ted shouted as the nails were driven into his flesh. As the crowd looked on, Ted looked to the people and announced,
I haveth not. You goeth forth.
Whatever that means. This has been a reading from the book of Ted.
Sirius XM. The Virus. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
This is Robert Kelly, and I'm going to be at Uncle Vinny's this Friday, August 26th, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So go to Uncle Vinny's website.
That's UncleVinny'sComedyClub.com.
UncleVinny'sComedyClub.com, the worst comedy website ever.
Is it really that bad?
There's not. You can't find the shows. It's just old good shit that happened there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the whole front page is
It's like celebrities
dice.
that walked by.
Yes.
How about fucking putting what's gonna be there? That's what you want. That's why you go to a comedy website.
Yeah, you want to
Comedy
see
club.
the guys that are there this week.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you have to click on the calendar.
Well, the Pittsburgh Improv has got a great website, and I'll be there on Thursday.
And
Ooh.
doing her own show, so you got to fucking go down and
Yeah.
support this.
Please come out.
Most of the
Pittsburgh
money's
Improv.
going to her.
Oh.
Well, no, actually 100% of the proceeds go to Wish. All right, yeah, it's to me. It's all to me. But, still, I've got a good heart, right?
Yeah. You want to give it away.
It'll actually go to the bartenders at the Pittsburgh Improv. Let's be honest.
Bobby, you want to sit there and let our guests come in?
I'd love to.
We're
Yes.
just moving Bobby into Opie's seat where Sam is way too comfortable in Opie's seat. I don't like
He's
it.
not wearing
Sam
pants.
loves it.
He's
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
no pants.
Yep. He loves it because he does his shit show from there, the shit hour.
Oh, nice.
Which is right after our show. It's Sam from 10 to 11, supposedly playing best of clips of our show, which I've never heard.
No, it's
one
just
play.
him.
It's just him babbling to E-Rock about wrestling and stuff. I don't even know what it's all about. But
It's not that bad when Roland comes in. Is very
Yeah.
funny, and
Yeah.
they fuck around with.
and they banter. I know.
The only bad part about it is Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Sam.
actual host of the show.
Hey guys.
Now Bobby Kelly
Oh,
is sitting there.
Yes, I'm kidding. It's
in
a
the
good
high
show.
chair.
It's a good show, Sam.
It is.
Behind
but
the
I do
board.
wish AIDS on you, Sam.
You're
Yes.
not,
I don't know.
Sam. You're not going to stay behind, kind of near the board if
Why don't you
mics
stay
need to be
around? Stop
activated
running
or
around.
something. Where you
Just
going?
tell me what button to push. I got it. I'm a quick study.
On the way
You're not a
No
quick
one
study.
believes
I'm a
you.
really quick study.
Our guest, her name is Marnie
Marnie.
Kinrys, and she does something called Meet Your New Wingman, but she's a very attractive girl who I guess teaches guys how not to fuck up with women.
Yeah. I guess we make a lot of mistakes when we're out on the prowl, as they say. And
Only you say that.
I say. We say. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Only I say
only
out
you
on
say
the prowl. I say out on the prowl. Who says that?
Nobody
What
says
is
it.
this?
Yeah.
Film
That
noir?
sounds like
What do you-
real
Dad
predatory.
does.
Oh, he
Right,
does?
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
but your
Charles-
dad's a
Good.
rapist.
Charles
You love
Bronson.
So, of course, that's what I say.
Out on the prowl.
Out on the
Sowing your
prowl.
wild oats.
Oh, please,
You have a use a harmonica. Hey, lady.
You know when I could have used this back in when I was shooting? I guess around the time I was shooting Lucky Louie, which is 2006. I was out in L.A. and I had a real big crush on this girl. Ooh. And there was a guy named Neil Strauss who wrote a book called The Game.
I read it.
And it was a good book,
Great book.
about meeting women.
Oh, not that one.
And I wanted his help as to how to get this one girl I wanted to hook up with. She was way hotter than me, which I always bat out of my league, but this
Yeah.
one was like too far beyond for even a sense of humor to work. So what is exactly that you do?
What do I do?
Like how do you help people?
You're talking
I
on the
do
microphone.
what Neil Strauss does, but I don't use pickup and lines and routines
Yeah.
and manipulation and all of that stuff.
You know what? That shit just never seems like it would really work.
I don't know.
It
It's been
does.
going
No.
great for
Oh,
me.
it works well.
Amy buys all those dumb lines.
Yeah.
It does work.
I
There
do.
is
I got a copy of the game beside you
Yeah.
right now
there is
reading it.
there is a couple of things that work because it fucks with self-esteem.
100%.
And you're like, you'll talk to her friend instead of talking to the one you want to talk to. That fucks her up
But
because
that's a thing. That's not a
That just
dumb
makes me
line.
hate the guy.
it's psychology.
Like the line, you have the whitest teeth I've ever come across.
yeah.
See, that would work on me.
that wouldn't work
I'd
on
be
me because
like-
that took me a second to get there. I was
Really?
like,
Oh, I went right there, and I
Horrible.
want you to meet my parents.
you're in love.
Yeah.
I like it.
Lines
it.
don't work. It's a whole attitude thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Isn't that-
100%. Exactly what you were saying before. It's all about feeding off insecurity. So there's no success in
Right.
what you're doing.
I had him on my show, and he's not. And he tries to. I thought he would be a guy's guy. He tries to make it about like hippie love and about fun. It's like I thought he was going to come on and be like, "Yeah, you bang chicks," and he was like, "Nah, man, it's just about love and finding the." Shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, he wasn't a pig. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, oh, that's so weird. That's a different direction. I actually
Yeah.
am. You're talking about Neil, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm friends
not
with Neil.
Neil. Not
Oh.
Neil. I'm sorry, not him. The guy.
Mystery.
Oh, mystery.
Mystery I had
Whoa,
on.
is that the direction that he's going in now? That's completely the opposite. Because I met him
Hmm.
about 5 years ago at a David D'Angelo seminar, who's another pickup artist. And he pulled me away, got me on a couch for about 2 hours, just talking on the couch.
Well, I was gonna say.
Legs spread and
Line
everything.
he
Just joking. And yeah, he was able to keep me entertained for 2 hours, but that's it. It was being
Was he
able
a good
to keep
talker?
me entertained. Yeah, he was great. He talked at me for 2 hours,
Was
and I
he-
was competing with him, trying to get his attention. And
Was
then
he-
afterwards, I forgot about
Was
him.
he peacocking?
He was totally peacocking. He was wearing a
Peacocking.
spandex unitard, big boa, nail polish, and a lunchbox.
I did that, and I was accused of being a fat superhero.
Well, you did
Rightly
fight crime.
so.
You did fight crime.
But no, you're right. That does. It's like as much as these guys are assholes, sometimes it works. It
does.
And talking to the friend, I'm always afraid if I hit on her friend, the girl won't be attracted to me, and she'll be so grateful, like, oh, thank God, ugly is talking to my friend.
And and then you kind of fuck with them. You go, oh, you get something in your hair, and you get it out. Yeah, I got it. And that fucks with them. Like, oh fuck, I had something in my hair the whole time, and that breaks
be like,
down their
"Don't touch me."
confidence.
See, I've done that before, but I always screw up. Like, you got something under your shirt, and she's like, oh, it's a tumor. I'm like, oh,
God damn.
Shame.
Jesus, Jimmy.
That's really unlucky, Jimmy. That happened to you.
It's a chicken cutlet because my breast is gone.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Damn it.
why
Sorry.
there's two
Jesus.
women in here?
I'm sorry.
Can't even. Two,
I
That's
just
all
like-
right. Mine are real. I'm not insulted.
There's three women.
three,
Oh, I forgot Lady came in. Okay, yeah.
four.
Actually, four. Sam.
All right, Sam's vagina.
But of course, you had to make it a
Sam.
cutlet.
You little woman.
So what? You wrote a book or no?
No, I haven't written a book yet. I am
But
going
you
to be
got a
writing
great
a book.
article here in Penthouse.
Yes, I'm the
Yeah.
only clothed person in the magazine. My
Yeah,
mom was
that's a
really
shame.
proud, but I'm really proud of myself. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big thing to be in Penthouse.
That
I'm
is
really,
cool.
really
It's
proud. It's a
awesome.
great magazine. I feel empowered. I feel sexy. So yeah, very proud of it.
That's an
That's
awesome
cool.
picture.
Are you
Yeah.
married?
I am married.
Now, how did your husband get you?
I asked him out. Actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, I dated his best friend, and then
Oh,
I dated
boy.
his friend,
Oh,
and then
no.
I didn't work
Smart.
out with his friend. His friend's like, "Oh, come to the beach and hang out. Maybe you'll like some of my friends." And so
He
I
was
met
just
my
trying to
husband there.
hook up
Trying to get rid of you, by the way.
He's like, get over it. Bring your other friends. I don't want you anymore. Yeah, and I met my husband on the beach there.
And you
then
asked him out?
I asked him for his phone number, and then we started hanging out with each other.
How
I'm
long
quite
did-
aggressive.
That's cool. I like
I'm
that.
with you, Marnie.
You like
It's
it?
always my
right?
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to ask for what you want, for men and for women. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. You don't have to be a dick. You don't have to be manipulative or dishonest or
Most
an
people
asshole.
are
Just do
so
it.
afraid of the rejection.
Of
you
course
know,
they are.
They don't want to get rejected. If you go up to a girl that's out and you ask her, not let's go out. But you kind of just, I would like to
Approaching
go
with
out
your
with her and
penis?
try to, and she's just like,
Exactly.
no. And odds are she's probably going to say that.
Yeah.
He's probably going to say blah, blah, blah.
Get away, whatever. Something to the effect of, no, I'm not going to go out with you.
No, that's not true. So it's better that you reject yourself before she even gets a chance to reject you?
Yeah.
Really? So you never get what you want. That's horrible.
Oh, no. If Bobby starts pressing fucking buttons, I am going to pull the plugs out and throw that machine. I am going to
What were you
throw the
pressing?
machine.
I've never sat here before. There's these buttons.
What do you
There's
do if
all
you-
That's what I do
fucking-
too. I start pressing all the little
There's a
buttons.
lot-
There's little buttons here that do the,
Boring.
Oh,
What do you do
Rejection.
I don't know how to
See,
fucking
that
like
that
this.
was a good rejection
There
one,
you
though.
go.
Marnie, have you ever met a guy and you're like, he has no chance? Like, there's nothing I can do to help you.
She's in a room with 6 of them.
I know. I was going to say right now is the first
company.
moment when
I
that
got
happened.
the SH out on that one. She,
I
The truth
was
is
off
that,
by one number.
I have met a couple of guys where I'm like, it's not going to happen, mainly because they don't want it to happen. They fought me back on everything that I was saying, didn't want the help that I was providing. So I fired them as a client and was like, listen, you're not going to, you have to give up this bullshit.
And they were like, mail order.
Yeah.
I see what they do.
So wait a minute. Oh, so you
Totally.
actually you charge to help? Like I'm fucking. I've gotten so jaded doing stand up and radio. It's like I don't know how to approach a stranger. I literally have no idea how to approach a woman who doesn't like know me from the radio. And go,
Well,
all right,
I
I was
know
abused as
radio.
a child, so
Yeah,
I'll
you
fuck
do.
I know you right
yeah,
now on
dude.
the radio. What try approaching me?
Dude, it's in a car at the meatpacking district. You do fine.
With
You
the-
roll down your
the
window,
window
and you
roll down
Drive
halfway.
around.
I don't like the
It's
fact that
hope
Bob
for a
made the
woman.
roll down the window with his fucking hand, the
Yeah.
circle roll.
Yeah,
Right.
like-
I'm evening at the improv.
Oldie time. I think what you're talking about also is becoming like a lost art because of Facebook and Twitter. And there's so many other ways to meet people and get even intimate to up to a point without even having to face the rejection face to face or anything like that. And by the time you hook up, you're all ready to fuck.
Yeah.
Because you've already
You've got
gone
the
through all
build-up.
the bullshit part.
Right.
If you meet anybody on the internet face to face and the preface to it hasn't been, I want to fuck you and I'm going to suck your fucking pussy, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
So by the time you do meet face to face, you both know what you're in store for.
Everybody I know who comes over, and there's not a woman that shows up at my house that doesn't know that my dick will be out within 45 minutes.
Your mom?
Give me correction, within 15 minutes. Mom's very aggressive.
Oh, God.
So, what were you saying?
What was
No,
I saying?
I was just saying
No,
that that's
I
kind of a
you're
lost art. So
Oh, it totally is. The thing is that not enough people are asking for what they want, and they're too afraid to look up while they're walking around to work and actually interact with people. Start interacting with people at Starbucks, walking on the street, so that when a hot girl comes along, you have no problem saying, "Hey, what's up?" Because she's just another person in your day, rather than a freaking hot woman who you're afraid of being rejected
Do you
by.
think being married though that your technique or your skills or your knowledge, is not as good as it was when you were single?
I would say maybe not as good, but that's why I have about 10 to 15 other wing girls who can help me be single and give me that point of view, but I can still feel attraction. I love going out and flirting. I love feeling the buildup of attraction. When I'm with my clients and I feel feminine and flirty, that's when I know that I'm doing a really good job.
now, how does that work with a client? Are you helping them with other girls at a location, or are you playing the part of the other girl?
Everything. I do a lot of Skype coaching calls, not a lot of in person. So
Skype.
Yeah, Skype. I Skype my guys.
You're walking into a terrible world right now.
I know, seriously.
Yeah.
It's like you Skype me off.
Yeah.
Do you notice that they're only shooting themselves from the chest or neck up? What's wrong with your arm?
There's all this
Nothing.
painting, and I don't understand
Yeah.
what's going on.
I'm washing the dishes.
Yeah,
Whatever, I'm
little
getting my money, it's
Parkinson's,
totally
don't mind me.
Just a little face glove
Give me
thrown
a
over
few
his shoulder.
Yeah, but I work with men all over the world, like Egypt, Spain, Australia, Canada, South America.
What do you tell
mainly in the
guys from
US.
Egypt? Like, walk up and go, "Hey, I like clits," and that'll get you in right over there.
100%.
They cut them
That's how
off.
it works
I think
over there.
Of course they do.
Thanks, Jimmy. They take them away.
But
Well,
yeah, I work with them in person as well. Mainly what I'm doing is I'm offering men a female perspective. That's what the Wing Girl method is. I have a blog. I have tons of free content on there, giving men the information straight
Okay,
from a woman's point of view.
here's the basic gist of what guys need to know. Maybe you could give a little quickie on this one.
Quickie.
You're out in some type of atmosphere. It could be a party. It could be out at a bar.
Awake.
Perhaps an
Right,
OTB.
awake. Good place to meet women.
Awake.
Always.
Oncology ward. you're just,
VD clinic, abortion clinic.
Yeah.
All these horrible
could keep
places.
Get them while they're down.
You're in a flash mob. You're in a supermarket. You see a woman being bludgeoned by
You have
8
to write
people who are
applause for
stealing
my site.
bonbons.
I love that.
Oh, God.
Places to meet women.
yes. You're at a more conventional place that most
Right.
people do meet, a party, a bar, something
Library.
Like that.
Right,
Jesus.
right.
Jim's saying all the
Whatever.
places he's not
Thank you. I
allowed.
appreciate
Yes.
that one.
Yeah,
Now-
a preschool.
A library and a preschool. Yes.
What can a guy
You're funny.
do that is really like the most important thing that could get his foot in the door?
Can you
And
say
by door,
hi? Can you coach
I mean
Anthony to
vagina.
hit on
And by
me?
foot, I mean put penis.
Oh, yes, I can.
She's going to coach you to hit on me.
Oh, goody.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's see your approach.
And don't
as
mention the
is
fact-
right
Fuck
now.
me, Amy.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Hey, I'd like to rip that country
That was
crock dress
awesome.
off you.
Put the gun down,
How long have
Anthony.
you been sitting on that? Jimmy's like sitting over there
I can't
waiting.
wait to whip
shit.
that one out.
I'd like to dine on her tablecloth shirt.
Hey, Miss Engels, can I take you out?
Oh, here we go.
These are things that wouldn't work.
Yeah, this
I'm
is an
gathering.
example of not getting
Making
in my
fun
pants.
of her clothes.
Nothing
probably
wrong with that
not
outfit.
good.
You know what? The fact that you're saying everything with confidence and you're doing it with some sense of humor actually would work.
Really?
It's a
But
great
then I
way
would
to
have
break
to.
into
I'd have to
conversation.
walk around with this microphone attached to my
Yeah,
head.
yeah, exactly.
Because the second
Big
this goes
headphones.
away,
So if you grabbed
get
her-
very
Mr.
scared.
Shy.
If you grabbed her by the front of the hair and pulled it back like a wig and said, "Hey, come here, I want to talk to you," would that
Pull
work?
her forward, that would work.
Oh,
Pull her
backwards?
Back, it would
Yeah,
not.
backward
No, it
would
would
work.
work backwards.
Because it might be
She
a real
knows what
wig.
she's talking about.
No, I want to know what is something that could be done that you're very unfamiliar with.
Is this a bad line? I've tried this in clubs.
Oh, no.
Because you think if you ask for something, like I'll walk up to a girl and go, "Do you know where the bathroom is?" Because I have to shit.
I would go home with you. I would absolutely go home with
There
you.
are certain
See, I
girls
would
that
as
would,
well.
that would
love
find
that.
that very
totally,
funny.
I love that stuff. I love when guys just say
You know?
it straight.
I'd love to see that
I
because
would-
that might work. You know what the bathroom is? So I got
What,
to-
wait,
Yeah.
what if a
I
girl
get-
said that?
That's a shit.
The whole
hilarious.
reason why that would work is because you don't give a shit. You're living your life. You're
Right.
asking. Well, you are
Yes.
trying to give a shit, but it's you
Yeah.
know. But it's like you're just living your life and not really caring. The minute that you put focus onto it and you're not really clear with your intentions or state your
Yeah.
intentions, that's when you get fucked up. So you can say hi. You can make an observation. You can ask a question. As long as it's genuine and authentic.
That
and
would be
real,
authentic.
So
That's
Jim
authentic.
genuinely
if you really
needs
have
to
take
drop
a shit,
it
and
Yeah.
you didn't, then that would be inauthentic and that would not work.
I
She'd
have-
laugh and be like, you know, that's pretty funny.
I would be
And
like,
he'd go,
yes.
no, really, I got to
No,
shit.
honestly.
Sorry. See you later.
I got to
I
go.
need to punish a bowl.
Have you
Where
ever-
is it?
50-50 chance.
Have you ever had
Some
a-
girls might be pissed. Some girls would love it.
Have you ever had a guy that you just said, "I can't. You are too much of just a nerd or a piece."
I just asked that, Bobby. Did you hear what I just
I
said?
know.
I don't.
God.
Women
There's
like it when you
reference
listen,
here.
Bob.
I don't listen to women.
Yeah, he's
I,
like,
have, I
understand.
don't hear you.
I know, we don't say
I was just looking at
anything
your
that's
tits.
important.
Thank you. Thank
And I don't
you.
care about the question. I'm just looking at her tits.
Okay.
Answer. Go.
Thank you.
No.
Aren't they great?
I'll shake
Aren't
for
they
you.
just
There you go.
sweethearts?
Yes,
I'm
you're
sorry.
wonderful men.
This is
I'm
a
sorry. I
real
thought-
who's who of child molesters.
It really is
Yay!
the worst
yay.
group of people you could be in with
No, you
right
guys
now.
are
It's
wonderful. I've
terrible.
been up
It's like a
since
cell
5:30 in the
block.
morning. It's wonderful. Well, I guess you guys get up earlier, so
Yeah,
that doesn't
no,
mean anything.
actually, no.
No?
We don't prepare for this shit.
How would you help?
Show
How
up.
would you help someone? Because literally, my game sucks. I stand up and all this. These are built-in things that help you.
Right.
But on my own, left to my own devices, if she's not familiar with
Live
me,
game.
I'm finished.
Don't know
Exactly.
the girl. Have to go up cold. What's the
'Cause
move?
I'm never gonna.
Well, you have to take 10 steps back first and start approaching
Uh-oh.
people in
They
general.
yell at her?
I know, you're like, great, not
Oh.
a magic bullet? How?
Metaphorically,
Fuck. Wing
I
girl
getcha.
method sucks. No, but really, like, take the 10 steps back, and you got to start liking yourself first before
Oh, boy.
any woman's ever
No,
going
they're
to
finished.
like you.
They're finished.
Exactly. You're like, we all hate
That
ourselves.
is
That's why
so
we're on
true.
the
Time
radio.
of jerking off.
I don't have a problem with fucking picking. I'm a vampire when they're picking up chicks.
No, I would think you would.
I fucking when I used to pick up chicks before I was married. I used to pick up chicks all the fucking
Bob
time.
was
I think
actually
you would
very
be. You
good.
have a good demeanor.
Because he was a
about you, like-
good-looking guy. Well, you still
not
are.
not
right?
smoking hot chicks. You know, from fives to
No,
eights.
Bobby would pick up fucking really hot women. Like Bobby,
New
you was
York
new.
AIDS?
Yeah, New York.
Ah,
Oh yeah, some hot because. But I had comedy too, which is for the last 20 years, which always helped me. But even before comedy, like AA meetings, you get them when they're still shaking.
Right.
But
You're really comfortable with who you are. You can tell that you are.
but
No, your perception is wrong.
Yeah, I'm
he
not.
hates himself so much
Yes.
that he's kind of come through the other side full circle and appears comfortable.
Yes.
He's just
Well, it's
thrown in the
working
towel.
for you.
it's the black hole
Surrender.
of fucking
Yes, you've
shitness.
surrendered to your hatred of
This
yourself.
is what you get. If someone could blow their head off with a shotgun and then still talk, this is what you'd have.
That's it.
I know
Why
for a
does that
lot of
make
people who are
sense?
comedians or psychologists or whatever it is, they rely on their expertise to get them to their comfort level. So that's where they usually go first. But then that
Yeah.
sometimes gets them into the friend zone where they are the entertainer or they are the psychologist of girls that they're interacting with and can't transfer it back
That
to a
is the
sexual
dangerous,
thing.
the dangerous part, especially with the girl that is more shallow and likes
Definitely.
just the good looking, likes the good looking guys, and then you're funny and entertaining, and you end up being a friend and
Well, 'cause
get the
you put
pleasure of
yourself as a
watching
friend.
her fucking,
Fuck your
some
friends.
dolt.
See, I don't care. I don't need a guy to be like really good looking as long as he's rich.
Right.
Yeah.
Cash.
You know?
Cash is definitely a bonus.
That's a lot. I'm
Cash
not,
and power. That's how it is.
it.
So if you can get that you'll win.
That's kept
Every
me. That's
woman
kept me
all
in
the time.
girls for a good 10 years now.
I just do it more directly. There's no faking it. It's like here's your
Oh, here's your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Get me a
different.
towel from the
That's
bathroom. I'll go to the drawer.
prostitution.
Well, the difference is between establishing yourself as a friend and like funny man is incorporating some sort of touch and also respecting yourself. So you're not there to entertain the woman. You can engage and disengage at any time that you want.
Sometimes though, you'd be surprised though, like being the friend, and I hate guy friends because they're all cock blockers. But
Right.
there are times where it's worked because I fucking grow on you. That's my thing. Like women don't
the
look at
time
me
in.
and just go, I want to fuck him. Never does that happen. It's never that reaction. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like when you lock into somebody's personality and you start to really know what makes them tick, and you kind of know how to kind of sneak around the back door.
You just described a
So
serial
when you really
killer.
become yourself in front of them, is that what you're saying?
No, but when you figure out, like if you're trying to fuck somebody, when you figure out exactly how to fuck them, and everyone's got a way. There are people who are in relationships or married that you can't have, but most people, unless you look like a burn victim, if you know how to work them, you can eventually fuck them. I mean, that really is the way
I
it
think
is.
so too.
I'll fuck a burn victim.
Again.
We've lost you for a second.
Sorry. What are you
Daydreaming.
guys talking about?
But I'm saying sometimes being a friend helps, but
Love the
Well,
smooth
what do you mean? Can you
fingers.
explain that to me? Like being a friend. You're saying listening, having conversations,
or just
connecting with somebody.
talking to somebody. There's women I know who are in relationships who I'm friends with, which is, but there's been people I've talked to who are in relationships, and I've stayed friends with them. And one girl I was friends with for 3 years before we ever dated. Like that will happen once in a while too. And I've noticed that most of the women that I've been platonic with, that I wanted something more with, eventually it's happened. Not always, but the majority of times.
But
When
it's exactly what you just said. You wanted something platonic with them. You weren't.
No. I'm sorry.
you
I meant I
wanted something
wanted
more.
something more with. Yeah, that I've been platonic. Like one girl, I was one of my best friends, but I was in love with her.
Really?
And, yeah.
And so what changed? What was the snap? And
I told her I wanted to go out with her, and
See?
she said no.
okay. What?
I emailed her because I felt it was courteous to not.
To not speak straight to her face.
And it wasn't a fear thing. It was I wanted her to be comfortable with her. I didn't want her to have to fake a response out of courtesy. I wanted to give her her own time to read the email and process it, and not.
Pack her bags, move out of the country.
Exactly.
Right,
Change her
exactly.
email address.
Her number.
Yes,
her
download the
job.
attachment I sent for enhanced genitals. But she's like, no, because she knew too much about me, and she's like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. So for a year, I kind of just didn't talk to her for 6 months, and then we started dating.
No, but that's a good thing. You separated. There's a lot of guys who say, I really want to be with you. I love you. Or whatever it is that they're saying. They're expressing that they don't want to be friends. And the girl's like, no, I don't see you that way. You're like a really good friend. Don't want to ruin our friendship. And then they stay in the friendship, but like actually enhance it. So they hang out with them more. They give them more. They pounce on them more. So that's completely unattractive. You did the respectful thing and said, I want to be more with you. If I can't have it, I'm separating. That's how you get out of the friend zone.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point, because this was again when I was away in L.A. For a while, and then she's like, "When did you come back from L.A.?" And I was like, "About 6 months ago." And she's like,
Why didn't you
See,
call
there
me?
you go.
Yeah.
No, but that's the whole thing. It's because it's not because you've taken away the attention, but it is partially because you've taken away the attention, and you've taken away the neediness of needing to be with her, where she finally can see you as being an attractive option.
As soon as you stop giving a fuck about her, she starts giving a fuck about you.
You're almost saying that treating a girl like shit is the way
It's
to
not
get her.
No.
And that's always
No,
been
no,
the...
she's
but
saying
that's
ignore.
always been the...
Not treat her like shit. Ignore her.
Ignore
That's
her.
the best.
Exactly.
Someone
no,
told me-
it's not about that. It's about respecting yourself first. You're not getting what you want. You got to walk away and separate.
You have to be careful, though, because you can develop a hatred towards women when you start fucking around with this psychology shit where you start manipulating and getting...
Let me rephrase.
That's what the PUA stuff is. It's like referring to it as tactics and routines. It's when you start thinking about it that way, that's when it becomes negative and actually really hurtful because it fucks around with you and it fucks around with women and ruins your chances in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, it's true. A lot
Can
of
you do a
girls.
scene with? I mean, can you teach him something right now with Amy? Can
Yeah.
you do
Yeah,
it? Because
no, I
I
definitely
read in
can.
the article you actually do you do mock pickups.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Well,
do.
do
I
a
would
mock
love to get
pickup.
picked up. It's
Yeah.
I'm like you, like it's always like my idea. I'm like, we're gonna go out, and the guy's like, no, and I'm like, yeah,
You're like, you're going out with
we're
me.
going out.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're gonna go up to Amy and you're gonna squeeze her boobs. Is that gonna work? Right.
If you could squeeze mine, fucking fat pig I am.
So let's see it. I want to see a pickup.
I'm really bad at it. Do you listen to Opie and Anthony?
See?
There you go.
No, I don't.
Well,
no.
then you won't fuck me.
Try saying like, hey, how you doing? My name's Jim.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh, look, you're gonna be a coach for me. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Try it.
No, you just say, hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Cool.
And then I'm just thinking, all I'm thinking after
And
the
then
hey,
ignore
what's up
her and
part,
walk away.
and
No.
she says, no, nothing. All I'm thinking
No,
is in her
that-
head, she's just thinking, oh, shut the fuck up.
Listen, she's not
Away
going to
from me.
carry on the conversation. If you're not approaching her with something or with purpose, then what's the point of her talking to
What
you?
do you? Is this your first time here?
No, I ride the subway all the time.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of times I'm here earlier where there's a lot better asses to press up against.
Oh,
See, I like that. I like that.
I'm not a
I
good
love
gauge.
that. Observation and sharing, even though, okay, then you would have continued after that to like make a more serious statement, but I like that. You're just being
I think
yourself.
it was good too. I just think you should blink more.
Wait, you're on
Yeah,
the.
more blinking, more twitching, Jimmy.
I blink and twitch a lot when I'm talking to a girl.
Yeah, that's good.
So, okay, so we're on the subway together.
Yeah.
Do you have a cell phone camera?
Yeah.
I won't jerk off in front of you.
Oh my god.
No matter where you are, make it sound like that's the place to be.
Hey, isn't this
Exactly.
great?
Exactly. It's
Isn't
so
this
exciting on the
Yeah.
subway.
I am so fucking bad at it.
Kiss me, you
You-
won't
you're
regret
not
it.
that
you
bad.
actually are pretty good at
No,
it.
because
to tell you
my
the
sense
truth.
of humor is very barbaric, and I go to things like that. Like, that's really
You
like
should
things I
get-
want to
That's
say.
really what
I
he
know
would
that.
say.
Okay, you got to say the things that you want to say. It's as if you have Tourette's or to insult anybody who has Tourette's, but like literally say the
fuck 'em.
things out loud that you want to say, so you're not keeping them inside your head. But then show the sincere side of you that you just showed 2 minutes ago. That was super sexy and attractive. If you have a balance between those two,
This is why
you can
she's-
get very good attention from women.
Here's why fucking Marnie is great. Because what I just
Fucking
did.
Marnie is great.
No, you know what? I guess that was,
Yes,
She's a
it
giver.
is.
you know
She's
what?
a
giver.
That was one of those little language things that the pickup artists talk about. Wasn't
I
intended.
know,
though.
NLP, you're using it on me.
No, but this is why Marnie is very good, because what I just did was basically repulsive with Amy, but she has a great way of taking the repulsive and going, hey, you know, and basically
Work with it.
She found the silver lining to your dog
positive
shit.
there.
You found not even a diamond in shit. You found a nugget of corn. I won't even give myself a diamond.
Corn's great.
Yeah, it's
Corn
delicious.
is great.
Take
But no,
lemons
you're
and
right, because
make
it's
rape.
like when you start seeing someone, you meet them, you're being like a fake version of yourself
Yes.
usually.
Yeah.
So better to come out swinging. Let Jimmy let me know right away.
Yeah.
I'm a pervert. I'm into sodomizing children. Like I knew right away.
I
where
didn't
it was
say
coming
children.
From.
I didn't say. I
You
would.
did.
I would only say that during sex it would come out. I would say, "Call me Pop Pop" instead of Daddy.
And I don't want you to scream. I want you to go Google Gaga.
I just did a boot camp in Toronto, and it's all based on observation. Like you teach people how to walk around and really just have conversation by breaking in with observation, and then going into sharing, where you're sharing something about yourself to connect to the other person. Because if you go in approaching with your penis, she's not going to respond to
So you have to put an observation, like, "All right, hey, how are you?"
Good.
You know, the Jews control the banks.
I'm Jewish, and I appreciate that.
Observation.
There you go. We love it.
Observation.
Quite an observation.
Oh my god.
This guy really knows his stuff. Do you want to go see my place?
No, I love it. That's. I know you're saying
It's
I'm
easier
gonna
for
find
a
corn
girl.
again. It's not easier for a girl.
Well, like,
It's
here's
gotta
what I would
be.
do.
Because
Okay.
we don't
Yeah,
need-
it's
we
gotta
don't
be
need to
easier for a
connect as
girl.
much with
The way I
guys.
got on this show, I actually did. I met Anthony on the subway, and I went up to him.
Yes,
and
yes.
he was with a girl, but I just went up and I said, "Hey, I have a wet hole too," and that was it.
And I was like, you know
You're
what?
like sold.
You
belong
gotta
in
come on the show.
He said, "You've got a face for radio," and here I am.
But then he heard.
Like, come on.
Then Anthony said, "I heard it wasn't wet. I heard it felt like an inner ear."
It's like a nostril.
This is sticky.
Oh god.
No,
No,
it's-
you're right. It's not easier for a girl. I also need to use. It's really hard, especially because these guys have a good level of fame. It's easy for them to people come in already like loving them.
Right.
So to be just a dude at a bar, it's like fuck it. Why would it's too hard to go back to the drawing board. It feels like.
And you're not
Well,
the
it's
Well,
typical
that might be
woman
good
either.
practice for
It's
them.
harder
Go
for
back
women
to the drawing board.
It's harder for women to be aggressive too, because if you're a comic and then you want to fuck a dude or you come off, that could weird a guy out. Like, what is this chick's? What does she got?
Talking
What
about yourself?
What
Exactly.
AIDS does she have?
Yeah.
What herpes?
Yeah.
I always get flipped out at sexually aggressive chicks. Flip me out. Like, what do you
think
want?
about diseases
yeah.
before you come?
What's wrong with you?
Wow.
This is my method. As I'm wiping my dick off with a sock, I'm like, "You've been tested, right?"
I have my diseases circled. I have my diseases circled on my cock where I got them originally.
Here you go, then with the map.
Yeah,
like
the warts over
Idaho.
here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's got to pull
Hep C.
pins out of his dick like fucking like Mask. What was that movie?
Mask.
Yeah, Rocky
Mask.
Top
Yeah,
Mask.
you got it. You nailed it.
You got it,
right
stupid.
on.
I'm not, Bobby. I'm not sexually aggressive. Like I was with this dude about a month ago, and we did not have sex because we didn't have a condom, and he said no. So I was like, "Listen, everybody has HPV." Like I just let him know that we all have it. So, and he's probably just a carrier.
By the
Right,
way, the
exactly.
best. Can I point out the best part of Amy's bomb
Non-consent.
is the way she's trying to make it into a serious
Yeah.
thing.
I saw you do your eye contact, you pieces of shit. You guys just stared at me like, feel it, bitch. Take it. Enjoy it.
Really?
No, it was funny to watch her turn that into a serious thing. She's like, a condom, and he said no. But condoms are important. Be careful.
People.
I wasn't trying to make it serious.
HPV. That's the one where the your pussy
Cervical
gets.
cancer.
Hewlett Packard.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. What's the one where it makes your pussy look like someone who's talking, but they have dry mouth? They have the white stuff in the corner of their mouth.
That's
What is
probably
that?
a yeast
What disease
infection.
is
Oh, yeast-
that?
yeast-
Probably
Oh,
a
yeah,
yeast
yeast
infection.
infection.
Yeah, it looks like your
Oh,
pussy is
that's
manic
awful.
depressive.
Yeah, it's on Prozac.
Like a werewolf.
Hey, look, your sleepy eye vagina. Did your pussy just wake up?
Oh my god.
Pussy is
God.
eating its curds and whey.
Marnie, what can you do for these guys?
And then there's a
I don't
spider
know.
or
I'm
something.
enjoying all of them.
Oh God.
I think it's great.
It's horrible.
The wing girl method cannot do much for the men in these rooms.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
That's why you suck at that button. That's why that's why I was just asking. Like the cold walk up seems impossible.
It's not impossible. As I was saying before, with baby steps or little steps, if you do the cold walk up to people during the day, then you can work yourself up to unattractive women.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, you're
most
not
guys
attracted to
don't
hot
want
women.
to do a cold walk up to just the fucking somebody just sitting there
Well, they're gonna
smoking
be
a
fucking
cigarette somewhere.
shaking in their booties when they have to go approach a really hot girl.
Do you know how uncomfortable people? I do that friendly Bob shit in the elevator.
Oh, I know. Friendly Bob is the worst.
What's
Friendly
that?
Bob.
Oh, hello.
I get into an elevator and I just go, hey, how are you? I'm Robert. How are you?
And it's like,
How
oh,
are you?
hi,
I'm good, but
What-
that would freak me out in
Yeah,
the elevator.
but
I know- but I
I'm just
love
being
that you're
friendly.
doing it. I know
but,
that you're doing
But
it.
if you walk up to a girl and go, hey, I believe you have energy.
I believe you have energy as well.
And you can send my orange beam of energy to a woman and make her like me or open up the channel. And I've
Really?
done this.
I agree.
In a massage, I kept my hand open and I shot my orange beam of energy to the masseuse
to your hand.
What a
to hold
pumpkin.
my hand, and
that what
she
it's called now?
actually
Is that-
held my hand.
Yeah, it's
from the
a
Celestine province.
And then she
Oh, I
massaged
like
it. 'Cause that's what she
No,
does.
I like that you, I
That's
like
her
that you
job.
walk into an elevator and
And I-
engage people, but the hey, how are you is freaky to most people. But if you continued having conversation afterwards and didn't
Right.
get freaked out by them not responding, then
But
you'd be
my
the
point
most
is-
attractive person in the elevator.
My point about that is that people get so uncomfortable when you actually say hi.
'Cause they're
he
not used
does
to
it to make
Everybody's
people
walking
uncomfortable.
around
Wait,
like
do you live in New
zombies.
York? Are you a New Yorker?
No.
No? Okay, because
Where
I
are you
think
from?
it's different.
From Toronto originally.
Oh, I think it's different outside New York. Like in New York, if someone talks to you in an elevator, you're like, you get off at the next
Weirdo.
floor. But
Yeah.
in other states, I feel like people just
More
say,
friendly.
how's your
Yeah,
day
but-
going?
oh,
And you're like,
oh,
what?
how are you doing?
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, that's
no, definitely.
wonderful.
But I was
Yeah,
in the elevator
yeah.
coming up to hear, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And nobody said anything.
I just
and then
go,
I made
these
a joke
things
about the
plummet,
number.
you know.
Yeah.
And it really makes everyone nervous.
How about a good
right
laugh,
wire.
though? I'll say, like, the elevator's got, it's a good job. It's got some ups and downs. You know.
Chip.
Oh, my gosh.
Fucking hate Chip.
If you continue past the hi, how are you, and continue conversation,
I
other
do.
breaking into a, then you're fine. Then you're attractive and sexy. But if you're just the guy who says, "Hey,
No.
how are you?"
No.
It scares people a little bit. It does.
I
but
go-
then you can continue, and you're open. You're an open person.
Right.
That's attractive.
What is a girl thinking? In
You're sweating over time.
See, that's what she was thinking. She's taped. Sorry. It's an assault joke.
Yeah, of course it is.
1500th one of the show. Misogynistic slobs.
For the most part, a guy approaches her at a bar or a social situation and starts talking to her. Before she could even figure out what he's saying, what his intent is, what is she thinking? Like,
What is she thinking when a
what
guy's
is a girl
approaching?
thinking when a guy isn't she just thinking, oh, here's another guy that wants to get laid?
Yeah.
Yes, initially,
Okay.
yes, and then it shifts.
All
okay,
right.
depending on which character he presents to her. So if you start having a real conversation that isn't approaching with your penis, then you might throw her for a loop, and she starts thinking, "Do I like him? Do I not like him? Do I want to sleep with him? Do I not want to sleep with him?
Don't you
is
think
he
it's just if
interesting?"
you're attracted to them?
It is if you're attracted to him.
See, and
Definitely,
that's
where
the
you get
difference, though,
excited.
with
But
the
if you're
girl.
not instantly attracted, you are evaluating.
Because if a
and
girl
thinking about
walks
what
up
you're thinking.
to a guy in that situation and just starts talking, the guy's instantly thinking, God,
Right.
can I fuck her?
Exactly, because men are single focused, so women are multi focused and they're multi scanners. So we're constantly evaluating and seeing whether or not you fit into certain slots for each of us.
Slots.
So it's you're like
See?
slots. Let's fit
Slots,
into her
slots.
slot. I like
See?
it. You're not even listening to me anymore.
I know- no, I-
Concentrating on my slot. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So when we're like, a lot of guys think that women are testing them when we ask them questions. We're really just trying to find out more information about them because if we do let you fuck us, we can get pregnant, we can get diseases, we can get like,
Yeah.
fucked over like crazy.
Can I just stop for
good
1
or
second?
bad.
Could just feel
We have
good,
a
too.
caller. I'm just going to go to the caller. I think we should just take this call. Hey, what's up, Al? How you doing?
Really?
Fucking.
Stupid callers. Hate the callers.
God.
Turn the stop the okay. So yeah, it's really,
So where were we?
literally.
Yes,
Slots?
yes,
I've been
lots.
single for 4 months, and it's like honestly, I've not fucked anybody. It's like it's brutal.
The
Have you been
listeners,
trying to?
No, not really.
Well, then,
The
the
audiences.
listeners, audience.
Yeah, your friends,
after day.
your friends, family.
constantly trying.
The government.
I think a girl knows like pretty quickly if she wants to fuck a guy.
Yeah, that's always been the thing. Is like, how quick does a girl know that?
I think
this
race-
ain't gonna happen?
I think you
Race
know
has something to do with it too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Puerto Rican girls, black girls, they know right off the bat. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm fucking you. Because white girls, you have to kind of give them the excuse. You have to kiss them, rub them, get them all horny where they're like,
Well, they
I
also
just
have to
can't.
get up for work in the morning. All right, another racist joke out. Keep them going. Racist dick molestation. Racist dick molestation. rape joke.
You can wear a woman down though. Not always, but a lot of times if you know her, they don't always know if they want to fuck you. Like they might know initially, but once you figure out, I've had a lot of women that I think are fuck me just because they know that they're garbage deep down. Like they know that they're perverts, and they know that it's
Garbage.
okay with me, and they're not going to be judged. I've had
Yeah, but
women
you have
fuck
to
me
get
for
them.
weird reasons.
You have to get them to there. I think
yes.
other like Puerto Rican girls or black girls that I've been with, I had them go, relax. You don't have to do all this shit. I'm fucking you tonight. Let's just have a good time. Where it was like, wow, okay.
But for them, Bobby, you're a racial difference just like they are for you. So maybe they're not like that with Puerto Rican and black guys. Maybe it's because the way they
I'm
are
not
with
hitting
you-
them.
Or it was the way like
You're not
white
trying to
girls.
make them go to a parade.
Yeah, I don't have a pit bull.
White girls act differently with black guys than they do with white guys. And it's based the same reason.
Well, white girls, you have to give. There's so much to. You have to take them out, talk to them, listen to their fucking.
Buy them a
hopes
hat.
and- buy them a hat.
Yeah, buy them a jam or toast.
a jam or a toast.
Yes.
You are quite the guy.
Guy who just doesn't know
I'd
anything.
love to go on a date with you.
Anthony has to put popsicle juice around their lips so he can get a hard on.
Oh God.
That's true. Or Similac.
Anthony likes him young.
Oh, get a little younger, why don't you?
I think for a lot of white girls as well, they still don't want to think of themselves in a certain way. So if they're like, I'm just going to fuck this guy, then I might be a slut or a whore.
Right, you have to give them the excuse.
Exactly.
You have to get them to the point where you talk to them, blah blah, and it escalates, and then to the point where we all say the same shit. It's like, hey, we don't have to do whatever you don't want to do.
I've never
But we're
heard
sitting there
that.
with our cocks out,
Like,
trying to
you're doing
hypnotize
the
them with
bitch
our
right now.
dicks. You know, you don't have to touch it.
I don't want to say Anthony likes young girls, but the last girl who sucked his dick had the morning after pill on her breath.
See, you can't get much younger than that.
Cannot.
Oh, what a zygote crawling up my dick hole.
But do you guys experience the same things?
What's
Like
that?
women of different races? Do you see a different reaction to you?
Anthony's racist.
Because
as
I
fuck.
think
Anthony's never.
you have a different
White,
demeanor. You
white.
carry
His
yourself
dick
way
is-
differently than the two
Well,
of you.
Anthony's never been with a black chick.
His dick wears a hood.
I'm a white.
Yeah.
I'm
His
just
dick-
Eye holes in his
white.
condoms.
His dick is called the Grand Wizard.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I don't
it's
know.
just who I'm
I think you're the
attracted to.
exception, Jimmy. I've never been. I always know like pretty much right away if I want to have sex with a guy or not.
But do you want to have sex with him, or do you want to date him, or do you want to be in a relationship? Is it just like that I'm interested in you and I'm attracted, or is it I want to fuck you right now?
No, it's not. I want to fuck you right now, but it's like just something I know if I want to fuck that guy right then, right away. And then I've had sex with my last two boyfriends. We had sex like immediately, and then it wound up turning into a relationship. But
Really?
but that wasn't
But
my
you feel
intention.
it in your belly, right? You can feel it. Like
It was
those
actually my
butterfly-
clit.
Oh, right. Yes. Let's get more directed.
But Amy's pussy is
Of where it
magic.
is.
She has a magic pussy.
Hey,
So I've
sorry.
heard. So I've heard.
Magic.
No, but I thought, we're just gonna have sex a couple times, and then it turned into a relationship. I don't know, but I feel like I know right away.
But didn't you ever have somebody do something that all of a sudden the click happened? Like, whether for men it's more visual, like a girl like who you just think is a regular girl and you're not attracted to her will wear something that shows her nipples, and all of a sudden, but literally, or she'll say something that I can lock into sexually, and then I want to fuck her. Like a lot of times, it does not happen right away at all.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
If anything, the other way. Like I you know Kurt Metzger?
Yes.
Has he been on here? No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Kurt, we like years ago started dating. Like we never hooked up or anything.
Oh, wow.
But then I realized
You like
Metzger.
Muppet eyebrows?
I realized
You were really into facial expressions?
I don't know. He decided like that he thought he didn't even really know me, but he was like, she's like the one. And I was like, and then I realized I was going to hook up with him. And then he said something. It was probably about like fucking prostitutes or doing coke or something. But no, I realized he looks exactly like my father.
Oh shit!
And my dad is MS. He's in a wheelchair. And I was like, Kurt, we're not going to be able to. And I showed him a picture of my dad, like to get out of fucking someone by literally showing.
He's like, this is why I can't do it.
He understood. He was like, oh yeah, I do look
Yeah,
exactly
I can't,
like your dad.
Can't fuck you.
I had girls that like reminded me of my sister, and I was like, I gotta go.
Really?
And how
'Cause he
she
had to go
kissed.
jerk off.
She reminded me the same way they kissed the same. Like her tongue, she kept her tongue hard, like a dick, and I had to suck it. No, I'm joking.
Bob, why?
I'm kidding. I just went too far, Jim. I go
feel
too
like
far.
I know right away. You don't think so? Have you like over time started to want to have sex with somebody?
For being attracted to somebody, I know right away. For sex, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right away. But I know when I feel that I'm attracted to them. Like I know when I'm trying to impress them. I can tell when I'm nervous. I can tell when I'm uncomfortable. I can tell when I want them to like me.
Yeah.
Does this fuck with your marriage at all? I mean, does your husband get pissed that you do this at all?
At first, yes.
You
Okay,
did.
because I met him a month before I started my company, and I went to like a Jewish singles mixer, and
Really? Why don't you
you
just
don't go
fucking
to
meet
answer.
somebody on the street
Yes.
with your techniques?
What was it called? Complain Fest USA.
But I had just started dating Jordan, my husband, who is the best man in the entire world, and
Why are you doing this?
Sorry, they have to
This is
celebrate
cold.
for
no, it's okay. No,
My
you
back
were
hurts.
funny.
I'm
You were
hungry.
funny.
It's too hot in here.
When
It's
someone
too
makes a good joke,
cold.
there's like an award ceremony.
I get it. No, I'll reward you. It's
knows
fantastic.
this shit. She got this shit down. Yeah, this.
Like I've been here before.
Hold on, the
High
trophies
five
are
each
Whip
other.
them out,
Yeah,
show
the
'em
awards.
around.
The awards are going to be given out.
most improved.
See, you met your husband at a mixer.
No, I didn't meet my husband at a mixer. I met him on the beach. And then a month later, because I was still open to meeting other people, I went to a singles mixer with my best friend, and nobody was talking to each other. So I started grabbing guys and making them go talk to women, gave them instant feedback, telling them like tucking your shirt, stand up straight, don't approach like this, don't hold your hands here, you're shaking.
Cut those
looking
curls
like a
off.
freak. Yeah, exactly. Cut the pants off, get rid of them. Exactly.
Yeah, take that crucifix off.
And I put an ad on Craigslist, and 75 guys responded by the next morning.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
my
they
husband was actually away over the weekend, and he came back. I'm like, I started a business, and he's like, what are you doing? And I told him, and he's like,
Craigslist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Look at these
awesome.
pictures.
He's like, you're an escort. I was like, no,
You're an
I'm
escort,
not.
yeah.
And then my parents thought that too. They're like, great, we send our little Jewish daughter off to LA at 23, and she's become an escort in Los Angeles. That's awesome. And then after I got my first article, like in the LA Times or something, they were like, oh, you have a business. That's great. And then it started molding and changing, and I started doing more coaching with people. So I would help them really grow their self-confidence so that they can attract themselves and then attract other women. And then they became very proud because I started getting emails from guys saying, you're awesome, you changed my life, wonderful. So my husband's really
But
proud
you're
of what I
meeting
do.
guys, these single guys, all the time. And it would be hard for me because I don't know what type of person you are, but for me, I'm a weak, sexually weak deviant.
I am
And
not.
If you, okay, so, because you meet guys that are lonely or whatever, but they could be attractive, and there could be an energy between you because you're helping them, you're kind of in with them talking. Do you ever get attracted to these guys or have something where it's like, this is getting a little too fucking hairy?
No. It's never like that for some reason.
You never crossed the line.
No, I've never had that. I've had some of my wing girls have that, where
Really?
and I love that. If that happens, and they make a connection of some sort, do it off of my time, but absolutely amazing. I love people.
Your
connect
wing
in
girls
some way.
pretty?
Oh my,
Oh my
wing
God.
girls are smoking hot.
Are they all
Really?
penthouse
And
girls?
wonderful
Though?
and
Those girls are
attractive.
too hot for me. Penthouse girls, like. I mean, I'm saying like, are they all like penthouse type girls or no?
Do you have like an ugly
no.
intern maybe that Jimmy can
Yeah.
I will
Slightly
find one for
quirky
you.
looking.
You have one with an eye that leaks?
Yeah,
whether you
A
hire kind of
weepy
for affirmative
eye.
action.
Weepy eye.
a little furry as well. No, I got
One
you.
that made it out
I'm
of
on
a
it for
fire,
you.
but not fast enough.
You have one that
Just
looks
a little
like him.
crispy around the nose.
Yeah, where the whole back of her fucking head is burned off, so she. All right.
Done. I'll put that out on Craigslist once I leave here.
So
Looking for
where are
an
your
intern.
wing girls? How many wing girls do you have?
I have 10 wing girls, and then I have other girls around the world who work for me and who contribute with their research and advice and information. And then I've interviewed and researched and
So you're a
talked
madam.
to like thousands. Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
Will they go
That's
out?
your
The wing
mother.
girls go out with you. Wait, the wing girls will go out with you to a club and watch what you're doing, or pretend to be your girlfriend to get.
Not to pretend to be your girlfriend. Nobody ever pretends anything. There's no lies. It's always that they met here for that night. And it's really going out anywhere. It's not just about going to clubs or bars. It's about going anywhere. Shopping malls.
But will they sit with you while you, when I say pretend to be your girlfriend, I mean like sit with you if there's a girl you like, say, walk into a place with you like
Yes.
you're together. Okay, so they pretend for that. But
Yeah,
just-
they're not like making out with you in the corner.
No,
but there's
no.
usually 2 wing girls and 1 guy. So it's like 2 girls hanging out with 1 guy, validating him, making him look attractive, and then actually pushing him to go interact with other people.
You don't think that's kind of fraudulent though for the girl that is going to meet him? You guys are pretending that this guy is something. Is it all going to fall apart after? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
he
no,
meets.
I understand
You got
that.
2 hot chicks, and this girl's wow, he's got hot chicks, and her self-esteem gets a little fucked up. She wants a little piece of that. They wind up hooking up, and then you guys leave, and now this fucking dummy is just the creep again. Can they go back to you? And do you just is that it? Or do
Can
you,
the guys go back to me?
are you with them through the whole process of with this girl when they have questions? When she's taking her
definitely.
clothes off and he's panicking because
Right,
he
we're
came
right
already.
beside them, right in the bed, exactly. Like they're coaching him the whole way through.
That's amazing. Like when a woman sees you with, it's almost like when you're in a relationship, women know it because I guess you're not hunting as much. But women, like if they see you with hot women, they're much more likely to want to fuck you
Yeah.
because they see other
But
hot
these
women.
guys who are going out with the girls have worked with me first. They're wing girl certified by that point.
Yeah.
So they have done a lot of coaching with me to be like a freaking amazing guy who can do everything by himself. Initially, when I started this, I would go pick up women for them, and it felt weird. I was lying. There was like 50-year-olds who I was saying I was their niece, and that felt strange.
Yeah.
And now it's not like that anymore. What they do is they take my method, the wing girl method,
Right.
and these girls help them put it to practice out in the open.
So
they
you give
have
the guy,
coaches.
the guy actually is going to, if you're hanging with 2 hot chicks, no matter who you're going to get confidence.
Yeah, and then working
You're gonna
with
be able
me,
to-
they're going to get
yeah.
extreme confidence
Right.
on their own, so that they can have these 2 girls there who can help assess
So
and like
by the
give
time they
instant
go
feedback.
out-
Yeah, they're totally fine. It's not false, and that actually was why I stopped doing those outings initially, because it seemed escorty and false, and that wasn't what I was trying to do. So I went back and I started making programs because I would be with guys and they would start asking questions. I'd be like, "Damn, you need a lot of work first before you can even spend
Right.
the amount of money."
Are you helping guys get? Let me ask this: you helping guys get relationships,
Anything
or
they want.
pussy,
As long as they're,
whatever
as
they
long
want.
They're just options.
Get laid.
What options?
Whatever
as
they
long
want.
as they're
Okay.
still being
That's
honest
cool.
and non-manipulative. Like, I don't want guys to fuck girls and screw them over. If they're going to be dishonest and douchebags, I do not want to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if they just want to finally have options in their life where they can look at girls and say, yeah, I want you, and you, and I want to see if I want anything more from any of you. Those are the guys that I want to work with, and those are the guys that I want to help. Because every guy is fantastic, but sadly for a lot of women out there, the only ones who are being aggressive and actually approaching them are the douchebag assholes, because those are the ones who have the extreme confidence. The really great guys think that they can't approach a woman and ask her for what they want, and they can. They absolutely can.
What is the name of your company?
Wing Girl Method.
And obviously, how much is it? How does it work?
It's different. There's like tons of free content on my blog. You can sign up for my newsletter. You get even more free content and discounts. And then I have instant download programs you can do by yourself. I can do coaching with you.
Do you have
no
an
matter
app?
Where you are. I don't have an app yet, but
I
I
do.
want one. You do?
Jimmy
Show
does.
off.
Oh, yeah.
My app's
Fancy
everyone's
boy.
Wait. So if a guy, do you do like a one-time consulting thing with people?
Yep.
All right. Well, how much does it cost for a one-time consulting?
A one-time consulting is free.
Oh, okay.
It's 15 minutes with me, and we talk about what you possibly
Jimmy,
need.
you
Because
can
some guys
afford
may not need it. You can afford that.
What
Done.
kind
We're
of
doing
guys
that.
usually get in touch with you? Are they kind of geeky kind of?
No, you know what? That's
you're
the main
doing.
question guys ask. They're like, "What kind of losers are coming to you?" They're actually amazing guys. They're
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, I did a boot camp in London where we had 22 guys. We went around the room, and there was doctors, analysts, entrepreneurs, engineers, like great minds that were in the room, all well dressed.
There's not something that
Very-
they all have in common that you
Yeah, that
see
they
a
have low
pattern.
confidence.
Yeah, some kind
Oh,
of
lip
pattern
things.
like
Pattern,
Yeah, it's
like
called
missing
baldness.
a limb.
It's called England. England, it's
No
just fucked
limbs
up
are
teeth.
missing.
Premature
They're amazing.
ejaculation.
Amazing. The guys that I work with, every girl who is listening will understand. It's like you always have this one friend, or even like guys, you always have this one friend who you're like, why aren't you with anybody? Like,
Oh,
why can't
so
you
they're
find
gay.
My friend
anybody?
Teddy B was like that in Florida. Bundy.
Oh, see,
It smells bad.
Yes, you
Did someone fart?
I did.
Who?
Way,
Bobby.
way over here.
you're the
though.
worst,
Oh
man.
fuck! It's really
It's
bad.
strong.
Isn't
Wow.
it? See, that's
So how
That's
now?
bad
Stop
to
right
do.
now. So now we're on the train. I just did that. Hey, how are you?
No, we hate you.
I was me. That
We
was
hate
me.
you.
That was me.
Bobby,
Spoiled
that's-
meat.
That was
Bobby,
me.
That is horrible.
I would
Yeah.
have sex with you right then and there.
Yeah.
See, that's a guy.
I could throw
Yeah,
up
that
for
is
this.
strong.
I know.
Actually, something just popped in my
That's
ass.
the
That's not a
ultimate
fart.
I
confidence.
feel
That
like
was
I could
just-
cry right now. I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah,
literally
that's bad.
it smells like spoiled meat.
Shit.
Yeah, it's spoiled meat. It's something I ate a week
Bobby,
ago.
there are girls in here
I'm
today.
getting out of here.
Dude,
for a
I
second.
You're fucking horrible.
Open
Amy's,
the door.
Amy's leaving.
I didn't-
She's
Do
leaving
you
the
under-
premises.
Can I just tell you how small it was?
Look what you've
You've
done.
chased
Look what
Amy
you've
out.
done.
It was this little. I didn't think it would affect the world. It went like this. This is how it went. That was it. I have something wrong with me. I told you there's something wrong. I'm shitting like ribbon candy.
What?
I don't know.
What is it coming out like?
Yeah,
all-
it's not coming out
ribbon
like a
candy.
nice. It's coming ribbon candy.
Oh, like when it goes.
It's when you tease candy. Get it, you ribbon.
course you are.
My fucking
Wow.
mouth should have fallen off.
Boring. Are you okay, Amy?
I feel
That was
I
bad.
feel like I'm never gonna trust Bobby again.
So this is going too
her
far.
hair is
That's
different.
the step that it takes.
Her hair is
my
curly.
my hair frizzed up from that fucking egg McMuffin that just came
fart.
out of your taint.
That was awful.
Oh, jeez.
That was really awful. So now, how can people get your services?
I can go to my website,
the website?
winggirlmethod.com. And again, there's tons of free content on there for information.
Method.com.
Yeah, sign up for my newsletter, and anybody who mentions this show gets a 25% discount.
Are you gonna get your own TV show? Is that in the works? I can. So because they have the other show, The Millionaire, whatever it is.
Oh, right.
I've met with a lot of producers, and I've gone around to networks before. I actually went around with Jennifer Love Hewitt last year as the producer to pitch me, and
has
they. So I
cankles.
thought I had a good chance of getting a TV show. What did you say?
She has cankles.
That's not really the point we're trying to
She's
hit.
amazing
really?
press,
Yeah.
though. Who cares about her cankles?
She's gorgeous.
her-
Somebody bummed me out about it. I think Dane told me one day he knew her.
Dane.
What?
I,
But
then
who
now
cares?
every
Her
photo,
cankles are-
no, McCarthy.
Oh, okay.
My friend
I was
from high
wondering
school.
which Dane it was.
He told me
Dane
that, and
Edna.
it ruined it. Every
Really? No, she has a beautiful body. Honestly, she has a beautiful body.
She's beautiful, but if you look at the photos,
very nice.
Yeah, but
as
like
well.
Jamie Kennedy
that wasn't
has
even the
come
point.
inside her, so it's over.
Oh,
right.
geez.
That does ruin it.
I'm
It does
sorry.
ruin
That
it.
might spoil things.
So because that show is kind of has its own. She has her own technique, but I don't agree with her fucking
No,
technique.
neither do I. But
it's weird.
Many people said the exact same thing. They're like, "You're not fucked up enough for television,"
Yeah,
which is a compliment to me. But I want a TV show, so
Yeah, but the guys you get are fucked up.
Right,
She gets
exactly.
millionaire guys who don't need her. If you're a millionaire, I don't give a fuck.
no. But if you're a millionaire, you actually need me probably to work with you and whip you into shape, so that you
Right.
stop being a douchebag and flaunting your money, because you're never going to get a quality woman if the only thing you have to rely on
Quality
is your
schmality.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs quality?
More
It's called
quality.
quantity
Give
in
me
here.
breasts. That's
I
all
need
I
a
want.
backpack and a lollipop. Get over here.
What, I want a fucking
You want a
pleasant
puppy?
gimp. I know what a personality she has because she had to develop it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the girls that don't need
After
any
I'm done
personality.
working with men, I'm going to start working with women as well,
Really?
and just relay the information that I've learned from men and tell them, because women are not taking enough charge either. Like, as an assignment to anybody who's listening, I want you to go up to 3 people that you find attractive and say hi, number 1, and then say, I find you really attractive. Let's go for coffee. That's
And
the
it-
assignment right there.
And in this, you give up no-fail pickup tips
Yeah.
to guys in the penthouse issue.
Yeah.
What's,
So
the
you
no,
can get
what's
some-
one of the no-fail pickup tips?
I don't know what's in there. I've given so many tips. So
Tips from a pro? Wait, no
one
fail.
thing I will tell you, it's
Tips.
not about what you say, it's about how you say it. I can have 10 guys lined up in front of me saying the exact same line, and I'm going to have a different feeling from each of them.
It says play the odds.
Yeah.
That means hit on a lot of people.
Yeah, it means
What?
put yourself
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
Go
hit on a
approach
lot of people. Yeah,
So how
so
do
go ahead.
exactly.
How
Not
you say
everybody's
something?
Gonna like you.
How you say
something.
something's important, right?
Yeah.
How you wait? What?
How you say
How you
something's
say-
Yeah,
important.
exactly.
Like if you
own
say
it,
if you
it's
say
yours.
hey, how you doing? That's cool. But if you go hi, hello,
and blink a million times and like really close in front of her face and grabbing her
Jimmy's
boobs, that probably won't work.
How about if you go, hey, how you doing?
Oh no.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that'll have him just fucking wet.
Yeah.
Or how about if you're an Indian and you
Panties
go,
will be thrown
how
off.
you doing?
how about if you go into the
racism.
bathroom and you go, you want to come with?
Done. Do that.
Like David Mamet? No. All right.
All right, so what's a tip? From
What's a
pro?
tip? Give us a tip. One of the tips out of the magazine. Do you want the magazine? I don't know if you know because you
No,
probably
I
wrote
can,
this.
I can give you a few tips.
Okay.
The biggest mistake that people make, people in general, but men, is not approaching. You reject yourself before giving a woman a chance. Another mistake is, I hate when people say that women don't want to be with a nice guy. Women absolutely want to be with a nice guy. They just don't want to be with a wimp. Someone who gives up his needs and his self-respect to be
smack
with
him
you.
right off the
Yeah,
bat.
so they want to be with a nice guy who actually has a backbone. My
Yeah,
husband happens
you
to be one of the nicest
fuck.
guys
Yeah.
I've ever met, but he states his expectations. He has boundaries. He respects himself and he respects his time.
He'll make you
But he's
flinch
nice.
if you don't have dinner on the table.
Exactly.
Like I'll
Exactly.
immediately.
Harsh
I like a
backhand.
nice
Clean
guy
it
in
up.
life. I like a guy who's nice in life, but in the
You ruined the
bedroom, he's
steak.
a little bit of a degenerate. Like he's a little bit.
As do
is that
I.
you? I was
As do
gonna say,
I.
like you're very, aggressive and like I don't mean controlling like in a bad way. You can control a situation, but in bed, I bet you're like you
I
like when
wanna
your
be a
husband takes the
woman.
reins. Yeah.
I want to feel feminine. When I'm feeling my most feminine, that's when I'm the most turned on and
when
feeling
he's like
attractive.
choking you.
Right, and slapping me across the face.
Little
That's
I love it.
I'm the same way
Fucking
though.
headlock.
In life, I'm controlling, but I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to feel like a dainty
Fistful of
little
lard.
woman.
I'll give a girl a
And it-
noogie when she's about to come.
I would probably like that. No, but for women, especially women of New York, who are a little bit more aggressive,
Take charge,
and
yeah.
take charge. Yeah, you do. It takes a lot more for us
You
to
wanna be
feel feminine.
dominated.
Yeah,
So don't hold
do.
the iPad over your wife's face when you're having sex.
right.
With your a picture of yourself on it. That's what Bobby
Somebody
does.
else on it. Hopefully that helps some people out. We're definitely
Oh, done.
running
Shit.
low on time.
Okay.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
And
This
month's
pick up
Penthouse.
Penthouse.
Marnie.
Eden Adams is the cover girl.
And if
Fucking,
the-
she's attractive.
If
Wow.
the
She
tips don't
is.
work for you, you could always jerk off to the Penthouse.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
Win,
right?
win.
There's
Everybody
no,
wins.
There's no losing there.
Yeah, but definitely
Uh,
go to my website, winggirlmethod.com, and
Yes.
sign up for my newsletters. 25% off. Opie and Anthony.
That's pretty
Yes. Very
And,
cool.
and go see Bobby
Thank you.
Kelly at Uncle Vinny's
Bobby?
this weekend.
Friday night,
Ooh.
Friday night, and go see Amy Schumer
Pittsburgh.
this Thursday.
Thursday.
Her own little show that
Look
she's
at
putting
that.
together.
Pittsburgh Improv.
Improv that she's doing. So make
Best
sure you
that
go
you can do.
fill it the fuck up so she can make
We'll sign
thousands.
your penthouses.
Yeah.
And I'm in Tampa in September. It's the next road gig I have.
Make sure.
Everybody Mark your calendars.
Let's just keep. I have a podcast. Go check out my
Do it.
podcast
I'm
on
in LA
Glory.
next week.
GloryHoleRadio.com, and she's in LA next week.
Yes, I will be in LA next week.
And
And then
then
Portland the week after.
I have a
Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine, for that matter.
I'm Canadian. I don't know how to answer that. I think it's Portland, Oregon.
Oh, wow.
I'm horrible,
Really didn't know how to answer
Yes,
that.
they have hair under their arms. It's Portland, Oregon. The
Okay,
women.
Portland,
Are
Oregon.
you on Twitter?
That's oh, I am. Wing Girl Method. You can
Wing
follow
Girl
me on Twitter.
Method.
You're on Twitter, Amy?
I am Amy Schumer, and you are also.
I'm Amy Schumer too.
Wow.
No, you're not.
Interesting. Interesting.
Amy Schumer Deuce. That's what
Are
they
you
call
guys
me.
performing
That's my
in
nickname.
New York this week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
we do a
time.
live sex show.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I like
it's
it. No, because
it's called
I love both of
anticlimactic.
your
Yeah. No one ever comes. We just look sad.
Yeah, we just and then we watch TV.
We take turns disappointing each other, then we watch Judge Judy.
Yeah,
That's
Deadliest
awesome. Sounds like
Catch.
a good time.
We
No, 'cause I
try to
like
fuck
both of
again,
your
it doesn't
comedy,
happen.
Yeah, it never
so I would
happens.
want
Tries to
come see
mush
you
it
if you
in
are
like an old
performing
water
this week.
balloon. It
Come
doesn't
see
get
us.
in.
Yeah, you're missing some great stuff over there.
I don't think so. I don't think
No,
so.
you're missing nothing.
The magic that is
She knows
Robert
when to
Kelly.
tune out.
Right, and Amy, you've where are you going to be? Did you
Pittsburgh
already-
Improv, yeah, Thursday.
Pittsburgh Improv.
Okay.
She's going to be there.
Jimmy, anything?
That's the crowd. That's the worst. And
Anthony
unplug
just
the door.
unplugged.
Unplugged.
There. I just pulled the plugs out of that
Pulled the
fucking
plug.
thing. Bobby's got too much power sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
It's addictive.
That's too much power
It's
for one
addictive.
man to have. Remember Malcolm
Is
X?
that Cosby? Oh, sorry.
I'd love to hang out and just gaze at you people all day, but I'm out
do
of here.
it.
We're
Oh,
done,
okay.
right? That's
Thank
it.
you, Marnie. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Jim.
Bobby,
Thank
of
you,
course.
audience.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Lady.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Best friends forever.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Penthouse. Thank you, Amy.
Roland.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sam.
Kenny.
Thank you, Eric, and all the people that have been fired too. You're home.
You know,
Thank
you know
you.
the easiest day in the world today? Troy Kwan.
Oh, yeah.
Phone screener.
That's right.
Because we didn't take one fucking
No, we got
call.
Al.
Bobby hung up
well,
on
I
we
got
took
somebody.
Al.
one Call.
Al, interesting Al.
Yes.
I have a question. No, you don't.
See you tomorrow, guys.
All right, later. See you tomorrow. Bye.